Hello, hello. Okay, so it's time. It's time to get more of this game done. I might even be able to finish it, maybe. It's possible. So I wanted to start earlier, but I had to do things, and I did a bunch of stuff off stream with the game. So we're gonna get this done. It'd be cool if I could finish it tonight, but I have a feeling there's enough story left that I won't be able to do that. But I'm gonna do my damn best to try and get this done. Alright. So, I did a lot of stuff off stream. 2 or 3 hours worth of various crafting. Tiny bit of grinding, but I wouldn't really count it as grinding. I mostly did a lot of crafting and learned a bunch of new stuff and things about the way that things work in the game. Too much to honestly cover, but I've improved various things with the characters. For the biggest thing that I did is I crafted this weapon, Eterna or whatever. And I gave it I did remaking and got lucky really early on, thankfully. And I got this rare factor MP drain, which is extremely broken and very busted. And this weapon is very busted. I also upgraded some other parts of the gear, shifted some things around a little bit. Did a bunch of things like that. Yeah, so just generally optimized a lot of stuff. Unlocked some new things. I improved crafting abilities, specialties, and all that across the board. I've configured some of the skills. There's a whole big bunch of things that I did. So, yeah, a lot was done. And I'm just trying to focus primarily on getting the game finished. But I still want to do side content as it pops up, just because of the fact that it is limited. Like, it may not always be around, so I don't know what stuff sticks around and what doesn't. So I have still do the side content as it's available, just because I just don't know if it'll stay. Yeah, this was the side quest. There's one stage of it I did not show on stream here. This is one of the side quests we were working on to get classified information. Oh, I can select the numbers. Or am I just waiting? I might be waiting. I don't know if I'm actually controlling this. A lot of technology things on the screen. Danger. I wonder if this is the thing that makes the boss stronger. Apparently you can't do it, though, during normal game. Only in the post-game. Okay. So they're all going to be like this? Okay. I mean, I'll try them all. No, none of them are going to work. None of them are going to work. Fuck that. Okay, I'm not sure what that exactly led toward, but maybe it did do something. Either way, I seem to have done everything now, other than these, which this doesn't seem to make any sense, and this is a thing we cannot access right now. It does say it's limited time, though, which is a little frustrating, because that would imply maybe I'm missing something in order to get access to this. So that's a little upsetting that I may miss out on this. But maybe it's full of shit. I don't know. It'd be weird for a whole ass dungeon to not be accessible. But as, like, I don't know, it's annoying because the game keeps teasing it, but I don't know of any means to actually get there. So I don't fucking know, dude. But what I do know is that I need to finish this video game. I need to get it done soon. Alright, so let's just go right into the main story. There's nothing else really, as far as I know, to do right now. So we should be good. Field of Love's the last one out of these trial thingies that we're doing. That is a very long landing. Now, there is other stuff I could do, and I might still do, but it might take too much time. So I don't know if I want to do it, but if I am going to do it, maybe it's better to do it at the start of the stream. But there was some other weapons I could craft for these characters, probably. And I wanted to see if I could do that, just to get them all, like, more powerful weapons. I don't think it's at all necessary, but if it doesn't take too much time, I would like to do it. Let's see. So we have... I'm trying to think of how this worked. It would be in customization, if it's going to be anywhere. And then we would need a specific type of weapon that we do not appear to have. At least not right now. I might have missed it. I could let me double check this little crafting guide. Because I realized that the crafting, like this part of it anyway, the customization part, is pure trial and error. There's no way to actually know what is good and what does what without just going through literally everything, which would be annoying. So I need an X clip. So I must have missed that somehow. I don't know how I missed that. But I missed a treasure, I guess. And I have no means of getting it, so I guess I cannot craft this weapon. That's a bit of a bummer, but it's not like Opera's hurting or anything. She's still useful. How about Welch? Okay, so I can do hers, I think. Yep, I can do hers, so... Oh, wait, I'm getting this all confused. I need to use the correct character for this. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, so I can't do this then. Okay. So, in order to customize, you need to have the specialty max for each character in order to get their best weapon. And I'm not even close to achieving that for anyone except Celine. So, I guess forget that then. We're not doing that, at least not for now. Fuck that then. Alright. Let's not worry about it. We'll be totally fine anyway. I'm sure I'm so fucking overpowered, it's more than enough to clear the rest of the content.
Is it inviting us in?
I think so.
Now, I think I have everything correctly set to save time. It would be... I turned train off for the main party because I noticed the stat penalties were getting a little steep and levels don't seem very useful anymore. And they weren't happening too fast for these areas anyway since I out-leveled them massively. Yeah, okay, so we have everything configured correctly. Beautiful. Alright, so what's the gimmick? A garden bursting with flowers is what the spirit of the spring loves most. So what, you have to, like... When there is no hope, when there is no choice but to let flowers wither and die, press this. Don't press it. Okay. Vague, but I guess we'll figure out more of what this might mean as we go along. Thankfully, we do not have to worry ourselves too much. Ooh, that's neat. I think we can just focus on solving the dungeon and ignore most of the enemies. Look, pretty flowers are blooming. Beautiful. What kind of flowers are they? I wonder if flowers are blooming on the other bridges. Let's go see. If this place was full of flowers, I'm sure it would be gorgeous. Right. So, seems pretty simple then. These areas are blocked off for mysterious reasons. And when you walk past, it makes a bunch of flowers. Oh, damn. You can get philosopher's stones from here. That's pretty cool. Freebies are cool. Maxed out on meat now, I guess. I see. So, like, the gimmick might be that if you go back, does it damage it or something? Yes, it does. So you want to try and get as many of them bloomed as possible, I guess. Make sure that you move in the correct way or some shit. Could be something like that. Just making sure that you make a path that has as many flowers as possible. Which is probably easier when you're not trying to get treasures, but yeah. That was easy. That just automatically opens up more paths for us. Seems like they all interconnect anyway, so as long as you're not doing anything silly, it should work. Also, I ran to that guy. Oh well. So yeah, I might have gotten a little more strong. Might have gotten a bit stronger. Potentially. You might have noticed I'm a bit stronger. Oh, I got a mithril shield. Cool. The flowers don't seem to be blooming. Do I have to go the other direction? Weird. Maybe they don't bloom here and this is something else. Could be, like, unrelated. Oh, these guys are kind of in the way. Oh, thank you. Silver Charm Plus. Nullifies instant death. I only have one of these. That's cool. These nullify paralysis. A serpent's tooth. That looks like a weapon. But it is not for my character, it seems. It's the other character I don't have. That's cool, though. Yeah, this game's been quite a lot of fun, despite its flaws. And I'm looking forward to getting to the post-game and stuff, which will be all of that will be off-stream. Basically, I just want to finish the main game, and then any other extra stuff will be on my own time. So I'm hoping to get as much done as I can tonight. But we'll see. We'll see how it rolls. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling there's enough dungeons and puzzles left that I'm probably not going to get it done tonight, but I might get close if I really focus. So I got 2 paths here. This might work if I go this way. The only issue is this. I might have fucked this up then. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Unless this saves. Maybe this does work. Let me see. No, nothing opened up over here. I think I screwed this up. I have to go like a, I have to go in from this direction, I think. Otherwise, it won't work. Yeah, I think the issue is nothing spreads over here because the other flowers need to be next to each other. That's like how the mechanic works. Or I'm wrong. Maybe you go then this way. What? Maybe there's multiple ways. I'm so confused. Like, there's also over here, nothing interacts, right? And maybe I want to get flowers over there. Is that even possible? Maybe it isn't. Let me see if there's a difference with how these look. Oh, okay, so some of these that have markings you can't seem to do anything with. The ones that are plain you can grow flowers on, but the ones that have like these symbols you can't. I like how I just keep getting more and more like cooking materials that I do not need. I've like accumulated so much. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. There's some step that I'm missing. This one's a little tedious. Okay, so going in that direction won't help. Yeah, I think... Oh, nope, I got it. I got it. Hopefully the path stays opened. Oh, it does. Oh, I see how it works. Okay, I got it. I'm not sure exactly what I did, but maybe there's just a spot that wasn't covered in flowers, and that was the issue. And now that I've done that, it let me through. It's not too bad. Oh, holy rod. Well, the game doesn't recognize it as an upgrade. Recovers HP. Neat. Well, Celine's probably never going to get used. There's a bit of regret in recruiting Celine, because if I didn't recruit Celine, I would have been able to get the office lady, which apparently she's really powerful, and I do like her design. She's pretty hot. And I do think that there's a lot of, like, I do like the fact she used future stuff. I think that's also cool. So there's a little bit of regret there. Celine has not been used much at all during this playthrough. She got a lot of use. She got a lot of use at the beginning, but she fell off very quickly. And I haven't really done much with her other than the crafting shit. Wow, there's still more bullshit? Or is this actually the end?
How wonderful to see you here. I am the spirit of the spring. Please, come this way.
Huh?
Hook, line, and sinker. I killed the real guardian of this place long ago. My name is Lavar, chief servant of the 10 wise men.
Oh, cool.
Stop moving right now. If you try anything funny, I won't hesitate to kill your friend.
Ah!
Let's get right to business. That rune code you carry, give it to me.
This?
You're free to refuse, of course. That is, if you don't mind losing your friend in the process.
That's not fair!
It's a trick.
Don't give it to her. I can take care of myself.
Who said you were allowed to talk? Shut up before I kill you. Enough talking. Now hand me the rune code.
Okay, here. But you promise that you'll release the hostage, right?
Sure, I promise. Everyone else, stay back. Don't get any ideas, or you won't live long enough to regret it. I think I'll take your life in the bargain while I'm at it. Don't worry, though. I'll release the hostage like I promised.
Alright, so some kind of movement speed debuff or something like that. Oh, by the way, because of the MP drain on this weapon, Claude has infinite MP. So he can just constantly use abilities. He's pretty awesome. He also can constantly self-heal for a pretty large amount. So Claude is like my strongest character now because of that weapon. Moon Tiara. Yeah, that was a joke.
Absurd. How could I lose?
Because I'm extremely ridiculously overpowered and probably strong enough to kill God right now. That's why.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sorry. It was my mistake.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're still alive, and that's what counts.
Yeah. Well, now what?
There's nothing here.
I guess that monster really did kill the spirit of the spring.
Something's
I can't see!
happening.
More visions. It's always more of those visions of the past.
What's happening? What? Where am I? Who was that? What's this pulsing? It's so warm. It feels so comforting. What was that all about just now?
That was me. Me now, and me from long ago.
It was so warm, but... Oh my goodness. What could that have meant? I don't get it. I don't know what's happening here.
You alright, Reina?
Yeah. Oh,
Orb of
let's go
Love.
back to the Centropolis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently it says there's like a side quest here. Or some event or some shit. I don't see anything. Oh, let's see at the entrance. I see. I'll just walk back. It's fine. Oh, it did mention something about burning all the flowers. It's probably related to that. It's kind of a weird prompt. But is it time to burn them? Or is that just a way to prevent soft blocks or something? I mean, either way, I'm finished here, so... The shutter appears to have been left open. What does that mean? I don't know what shutter they're talking about. Do they mean the one to get out? I mean, I guess so. Oh no, if I do that though, it won't let me. I assume that it'll just reset all this and make me do it again in order to get to the other areas. But if I'm done here, I don't really care. So what is that going to accomplish then? They're still there, so I don't know what that's about. That's a weird prompt. Well, let's not worry about it.
Well, it would appear you have obtained the power of all the 4 fields.
Yes, Mayor, but I have to say, I don't particularly feel any stronger.
Oh, you are. Noticeably stronger, in fact. All of you. I doubt there is a single Needian out there who could be a match for you at this point.
I'm really not sure if I can believe that, Mayor.
Reina, you're over level 100. You can do this.
Mayor Null, the Defense Force has completed deployment to Laqua.
Good, because Claude's team has just finished their expedition to the Four Fields. In that case, we appear to be ready for the next step. The assault on their home base in Pheno shall begin tomorrow at noon.
Yes, sir.
Come to think of it, I still need to introduce all of you. This is Mariana, captain of the Need Defense Force.
Good to meet all of you.
You too.
She's got the sexy
Nice
sprite.
to meet you.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
At high noon tomorrow, the army will stage an invasion of the enemy stronghold in Pheno. The fate of the universe is quite literally riding on the outcome of this battle, and you will be an indispensable part of it.
How exciting.
Tomorrow? Why so soon?
I know things appear to be going quickly, but the longer we wait, the more of a disadvantage we'll find ourselves in. We have to attack before the 10 wise men complete their preparations, or else we have no chance whatsoever.
They'll complete their preparations and then
Alright,
we'll have no
I
chance.
understand.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but is there any way to contact my father on Expel before the battle? I don't want him to sit at home worrying about me.
About that.
Is that not possible?
No. Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Expel, you see, doesn't exist in this universe any longer.
Doesn't exist anymore? What are you talking about?
Expel is no more. It vanished without a trace, following the collision with Energy Need.
So what about my mom? And everyone in the village?
I'm sorry to say this, but yes.
This is a joke, right? What's the point of fighting the 10 wise men if Expel no longer exists?
However, there is still hope.
Hope, you said?
There might be a way to bring Expel back.
How can we do that?
We could use a space-time displacement shield to transport Expel from the moment before it vanished into present time.
You can do that?
Theoretically speaking, yes. But the 10 wise men need to be out of the picture first.
What do you mean?
We are going to need an enormous displacement shield to cover the entirety of Expel. In order to create it, we'll need to use all the energy available from all the cities on Energy Need at once. Unfortunately, right now we are short one city, Pheno, the 10 wise men's stronghold.
So we need to beat the 10 wise men and get Pheno back.
You can bring back Expel if we do that?
That's right.
Okay then.
We can't afford to lose this battle, no matter what.
I want you all to get a good night's sleep. What you accomplish tomorrow will decide the fate of not just Expel, but that of the entire universe.
I can't wait for the upcoming battles to be all fixed to where I'm supposed to fail. That'd be pretty cool. And I'm fully expecting it to happen. It's gonna be so cool.
The Need Defense Force is preparing for battle in Laqua even as we speak. We are going to rendezvous with them in Laqua right now.
All right.
We don't have much of a chance, but we've got to win this.
Everyone here? Then let's go. Follow me if you would.
We're definitely not gonna win this. The main plot's gonna make it so we can't.
The stronghold in Pheno is protected by an energy field that prevents access by Synard. The transporter in there won't be available to us either, unfortunately. The people of Pheno destroyed it themselves, fearing it would be used by the 10 wise men.
So how will we get to them?
Scouts from the Need Defense Force have discovered that the energy field extends to an ocean depth of only 100 meters. The ocean around the area is much deeper than that, so an underwater route is a potential method of entry.
How are we going to do that?
That's the reason we're in Laqua. We're going to use a Harush to dive right into the belly of the beast.
Yeah,
Harush?
It is a symbological creature, like the Synard. You can ride the Harush deep underwater without drowning.
Wow, this is a Harush?
Yes, a symbological creature designed for deep-sea exploration. It might look a little intimidating, but it's quite tame, I assure you. Seems like everyone's here. Well then, let's get on the Harush and head for Phenol.
We'll be in the heart of enemy territory soon. Brace yourselves for anything, people.
I brace myself for a force fight that ends in my failure. I can't wait. I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright, so here's like the area with the big barrier, right? The one that I could not get into. Which will probably have some treasures and shit. And I can't ride a Synard in here, at least not now. I wonder if the bunny call works. I think the bunny call works.
Come on, Bunny! Come on, Bunny!
You can always count on Bunny. When a Synard isn't there for you, Bunny will always be there for you. Not really seeing any treasure though, but there's got to be something out here. Oh, there's a raid boss. There's a treasure, reflecting plate. Apparently, it's a big upgrade. This is amazing. Wow. All right, what does it do? Recover 2% MP every 5 seconds. Claude does not need that. It does, however, provide protection. So that's good. It does provide protection, but is there someone else who could use that better? Like maybe there's someone else who could make better use out of that one. Yeah, like she could use it. It gives her a bunch more defense, but then she would lose out on her petrification protection, which is probably not a good idea. This is kind of one of those items where it's pretty useful, I guess, but also useless for Claude. Like, the main effect is just useless because he's already got infinite MP. But, you know, it is what it is. I can always use it on someone else later. It doesn't seem like there's a lot to find here. It's a lot of the same old crevices. No real big secrets I'm finding here. It's all pretty standard. Got some fishies. All of which I'm just gonna save for much later, or maybe after I beat the game. I don't really need to do any more fishing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe a Synard. Like, when the barrier's down, I can fly a Synard in here. I can maybe get something out of that. Yeah, let's just go in. Cool. This is pretty impressive. Very nice visuals. Quite nice indeed.
Strange.
It is strange indeed.
What's happening here?
This.
An ambush. A fight that you will be forced to fail. Let's do it.
What?
They're all just here at the start.
Welcome, insects. You're late, you know. We've waited a long time for you.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of side content.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about.
They're so
It's
edgy.
just that our plan has just about reached its final stage. And I just thought you might like to have a peek at the operation while you're here.
What?
We've already completed a navigation system for energy need along with an array of anti-battleship weaponry. But there's also a little something called the Symbol of Annihilation that will bring the galaxy to its knees.
Sounds pretty cool.
You think so? I doubt the Pan-Galactic Federation would let that happen.
Sorry to disappoint you, but the Federation's positron cannons wouldn't even leave a dent on the shield surrounding energy need. However, our anti-proton cannon will rip through their defense shields like they were tissue paper.
Here's our evil plan. We're gonna tell you our evil plan.
What's that?
No, the Calnus.
The Calnus?
That's the ship my father's on.
What impeccable timing. We've got the perfect practice target flying right above us. Shall I give you all a bit of a demonstration, then?
What? You can't!
Let's begin with 10% output, shall we?
Fire.
They're so evil.
Admiral, energy mass detected around Sector Theta. It's rapidly increasing in strength, sir.
How? Its circumference is growing exponentially. Admiral, it's an antimatter blast.
What? That thing's supposed to be the remains of a supernova. What the hell could there be inside a Class 9 energy mass?
There just might be something inside, Admiral.
Open all frequencies. Try to establish friendly contact with them in as many languages as possible. Aft defense shields at 100% just in case.
Yes, sir.
Target circumference continuing to expand.
Any response?
No, sir. It's completely silent.
Aft defense shields at full power. All hands, brace for impact.
Aft defense shields down to 72%.
They're fine.
Aye, they're tougher than I thought.
Increase output.
Shall we try it at 30% next?
Stop what you're doing!
Why don't you just attack them, you dummy?
Target circumference still expanding. Energy at a higher level than the previous blast. This time it's class 0.4.
Divert all energy to aft shields. Hurry!
Incoming! Aft shields down to 22%. We can't take another blast.
Positron cannon, return fire.
Sir, how are we supposed to attack an energy mass?
Calculate the launch point of the previous two blasts and return fire.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking this opportunity to clean my monitor a bit.
We've
It's
got
got
a location, sir.
a little bit of stuff on it.
2325-1414. Targeting with positron cannon.
That's better.
Wasting your time.
Increase output.
Please! Please just stop it!
There's a certain thing called fighting them instead of standing there and letting them do that.
Adieu.
No!
Man, this story's really shitty. What a fucking garbage story so
positron
far.
blast didn't seem to register, sir.
Circumference expanding. Here it comes again. Class 0.7.
Like, you came here to fight them, and you're just standing there and letting them do this. It's pathetic, really.
You're gonna pay for this! I'm gonna make all of you pay! I'll kill every last one of you!
Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do before this anyway.
Well, it's nice to see you've got some backbone.
Don't let all the blood rush to your head. You'll wind up losing a battle you could have won.
Leave this to me, Gabriel.
Very well.
Try to go easy on him, Zofkiel.
Man, this story is phenomenally bad. I'm just gonna say, like, the story's really shit. Like, this is an extremely bad story. The gameplay is a lot of fun, even if it is a very easy, at least on normal. But
I don't know what you've been up to at the Four Fields, but either way, it won't help you against me.
yeah, the story's got some pretty severe problems.
We're surrounded.
Fine by me. We'll just take them all down at once.
Oh, you think you can?
Of course. And we'll show you right now. Let's go, everyone.
Don't underestimate them. Let's take care of them. Star flare. Photon gravitational
That was easy.
Trivial. Wasn't even a chance.
Still alive? Well, there's more where that came from.
Yeah, sure.
What? This is photon.
Is this another fight I'm forced to lose? Is it, like, gonna be, like, I have to lose or it's infinite fight? Is that what this is?
Not too shabby.
Not too strong, not too weak. Just
I'm your woman.
This isn't working. They just keep on coming.
Yeah.
This one's for my dad. Prepare to die!
Oh, really? Let's see what you're made of.
Finally. Yeah. Yeah, forced fight. You have to lose. You can't win. Good game design right here. You can't even damage him. It's so stupid. Like, what was all that preparation for if you can't fucking damage the dude? Like, I just mean story-wise, like, what was the fucking point? Like, you're doing all this shit, and you can't win anyway. The problem is that this fight could go on too long because I'm so overpowered. And this guy's doing a really bad job at killing my guys because I'm too strong. I'm just letting them do their own thing until they die. Okay, good. Okay. Yep, just finish it. This is really fucking dumb. Thanks. Yep.
I don't want to lose.
Yeah, well, the game insists it. The dungeon master said that you must lose.
Worthless.
Doesn't matter how overpowered you are, you have to lose.
What the heck? Our attacks didn't work at all?
Yeah, all that orb stuff. I don't know what the fucking point of that was.
I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be so outmatched like this.
So what was the point of the orbs? Just to waste my time?
We need to retreat. Let's withdraw to safer territory and regroup. Pathetic. Did you really think I'd let you leave here alive?
I'll take care of this. Everyone else, get out while you can.
no!
Go. There's no other way. We'll never beat them like this.
But...
I said go! How long do you think I can hold out here?
Come, let's go, quickly!
Sacrificing yourself so your friends may live. Well, aren't you the saint?
We'll see about that. I've got no intention of sacrificing anything here today.
And then when I'm not forced to lose the fight, that guy will die in 2 seconds.
Did you sleep well last night? There's no denying it. We lost the first match. The defense force didn't stand a chance against them.
And neither did we.
You gave it a good fight, though. I could tell.
I'm amazed we're still alive, really.
The enemy didn't even try to fight you, though. Why is that, do you think?
Because the script didn't allow it.
It's because we're just not on the same level as them, isn't that right?
I'm actually probably 40 levels above them.
Perhaps. But I don't think you were weaker than them. You just didn't have the right tools for the job.
Yeah, you mean the orbs that were supposed to be the right tools for the job, but you never explained what they did.
The right tools?
Yes. Normally, we would never use the weapons I have in mind. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
What do you mean?
Though such a dangerous place has been sealed off, I'm afraid the time has come for us to visit the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
They're not going to be better than weapons I crafted.
Laboratory?
I will explain once we arrive at the lab. There is one more thing, however, that still worries me.
What?
The symbol stolen by the 10 wise men.
A stolen symbol?
Yes, the quadratic sphere, the thing you called the sorcery globe, was created using the power of that symbol.
So, what is this symbol, then?
It's not just any symbol. It is the most horrifying symbol ever created. It holds the power to destroy the universe itself. The symbol of annihilation. Its use is absolutely forbidden on Need. Only a handful even know of its existence.
It can destroy the universe?
Aren't the 10 wise men trying to take over the universe?
I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. If they just want to destroy the universe, they wouldn't have had to return to Need in the first place.
But if they have that symbol, then what'll happen now? Even if we beat them, wouldn't they just take the whole universe with them?
Just worry about defeating the 10 wise men for now. We will think of a way to neutralize the symbol of annihilation.
Thanks, Mayor.
Now then, I'd like you to go ahead to Armlock without me. I have a few things I need to settle here, so I'll meet you all at Armlock later.
Yeah, that was a whole big smattering of terrible writing. We got a couple PAs. Okay. The PAs are the only part of the writing that seems to be any good.
Claude?
Oh.
That's a good question. What should I do? Does it matter? Probably not. Go talk to him.
Claude. Claude?
I can hear you, Reyna.
I don't know what I should say.
It's all right, Reyna. The legendary hero of light isn't going to keel over and die because of something as trivial as this.
Claude.
There's nothing else left to hold me back. Let's go, Reyna. We've got to defeat the 10 wise men. I won't let them bring despair to the people of this world any longer.
You're right.
I was just, while that scene was going, I was just kind of cleaning my controller a bit. Starting to get A little too much gamer gunk on it, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go. It's a little better. Still not as clean as I would like it to be, but I definitely need to open up this controller anyway and like do a little bit of maintenance on it. There's something wrong with it, which actually a little bit surprised by, but there's like been this weird issue with the analog stick where it's like almost resistant or got this weird feeling to it when I rotate it, and it seems to be getting worse. I'm not sure if it's actually affecting the performance, but it doesn't feel good to use. Honestly, I almost want to switch controllers, but I'm so used to using this one. Anyway. There's still that big stupid shield. Okay, well, where are we going next anyway? Everything was in arm lock, okay.
I'm sorry we kept you waiting.
Not at all. Mayor Nall is already in front of the sealed door.
The sealed door?
That's what he said to tell you.
What the hell? He could have at least shown us where that door is.
The sealed door.
The sealed door. The sealed door. The sealed door. The sealed door. The sealed door? There's a lot of dialogue here. I'm glad I'm not voicing all this because this would take too long. It's optional anyway, it's not going to be important. Oh, we got a big friendship boost. That's cool. Alright. No more PAs. Good, good, good. We can just go straight into the business here. Also, I should make Claude the leader because I haven't been fishing with Reyna in ages, and I'm not planning to. So let me swap that out. There we go. That way I don't have to change the Claude every time there's a battle.
There you are. Let's go on inside.
Oh yeah, I saw this earlier.
What's the sealed door?
It's just what it sounds like. A door built to seal off a certain place.
Gosh, do you really need that explained to you, girl?
Uh-huh.
Only a few know the access code. I released the lock on it just now. Are you ready?
I am more than ready. I am over-prepared.
What is all this?
It's a transporter. It's connected to a destination point somewhere.
I can see that, but what are all the security measures for?
Let's just go first. You'll see soon enough.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I'm glad there's a speed up feature. Get me out of here.
Huh. Where are we?
The remains of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The remains?
I'll go on ahead first. Feel free to follow me at your own pace. Reyna?
Yes?
Never mind.
Okay.
I wonder what's bothering Null. I wonder what he was gonna say.
There's certainly something about this place.
I feel like I've been here before.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I must sound like I'm crazy or something. That could never have happened.
Anyways, let's go follow Null.
Cool. We're getting lots of those flare bombs, I've noticed. I haven't been using many items because I've just been so OP, there's not really been much reason to use them. Either way, it seems like a lot of that stuff's super easy to get, so even if it's maxed out for ages, it doesn't really matter. This is a long run. No enemies either. Which makes sense if it's closed off, but... yeah, just a long little jaunt. Looks nice, though. I'm getting so much freaking random ore. I'm probably gonna max out on them soon. They're super easy to get, though. Like, almost all of these materials are so easy to create with crafting and shit. Like, all those extra skills, alchemy and all that crap. I was doing some of that earlier. And you just get so many of them with upgraded survival on max with everyone. You just get a constant deluge of them, so... a lot of it becomes pretty trivial. Right, so there's like an optional treasure over here. Could be a permanent missable. May not be able to come back to this place afterwards. Moonlight. Yeah, all that distance for something I can craft on demand. I mean, I guess the factor on it's pretty good, but I could probably just make something better. Either way, I'm very much at the point where I'm probably not going to find anything that's like an upgrade outside of armor. And whenever I can make those magical rasp things, because I still don't know how to make those. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's a couple specialty skills that I know that I benefit from, and I need to prioritize those on some of these characters. I think for Claude, though, he doesn't need anything. I think that we've done everything. So, but I learned, yeah, customization's a big one for some of these characters, so I want to get that up. And Machinist as well is something that Persist needs to max out. She's getting close. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. And for combat skill, we want to surpass damage limit. Also, accumulation aid's another good one, so these are all good investments. These are new ones that I found off-stream. I don't think surpass damage limit matters for most of the characters right now, though, except for Claude. For Reyna, I don't think she's capable of dealing past 9,999, but I got a little bit in it anyways, so I should just focus on accumulation aid. For him, though, I definitely want to raise the damage limit, because he deals a lot of damage. But I think she's fine, so more accumulation aid for her. And did she have any skills? No, she's maxed. I don't think there's anything new for her to learn. I guess sidestep's also good for her, but it's fine. Yeah, accumulation. Cool. That's good enough for now. See, nice quick menu, because I did so much of it prior, and I know exactly what I'm doing right now, so I will not be trapped in menu hell for most of the rest of this playthrough, and that should speed up. That should speed up things nicely.
Ah, you're here.
What's this room for?
This room contains all of the lab's records.
Records?
The complete archives from the day it was founded to the day it was destroyed. Very valuable data, I might add.
The complete archives.
Well, don't worry. We won't start at page 1 or anything. I'd like you to take a look at the final records while we're here.
The final records? You mean the day the lab was destroyed?
This dialogue is starting to kill me.
I believe it'll offer us a hint on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men.
Something about this scares me.
Here we go. This will be the first time for me to see this as well.
Yeah, I figured it'd be related to
Need's
this.
Symbological Weapons Laboratory will self-destruct in 5 minutes. The building has been completely sealed off from the outside. All personnel, please evacuate calmly into the shelter area.
Chief, you need to get to the shelter.
What's the point? The level of energy that'll be released by the creation energy device will be too much for the shelter.
Reina's mom's hot. At least that's I assume. That's who she is.
It'll be safe outside. The building's covered in an eternity field. It's our experimental space-time displacement shield. All the energy from the upcoming explosion will be diffused and sent to another location.
But there's not enough time for us to get outside.
I know. I'm afraid this is it for us. But you knew that too, didn't you? At least, there's something I can test now.
What's that?
This one thing I was researching. Bring Reina over here.
Your daughter?
We're short on time. Hurry.
Yes, Chief.
Look at him hurry because I'm using fast forward. Look at him go.
What's wrong, Reina? It'll be all right. Mama's here to help you.
But Chief, it's experimental. It's not made for living things.
If we do nothing, then she's going to die. I want to at least give her a chance. It's too small for any of us.
All right.
I'm sorry, Reina. I wanted to be together with you more often. But I couldn't. I've got a bit of an early birthday present for you. I wanted to give you a prettier gemstone than this, though. Once you'd
Yeah, it's
grown up.
the pendant thing.
Reina. Reina.
1 minute left, Chief.
I know. The
Reina.
research database access code is 3248-9976-2168-9934 BZQF. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Please.
That's the complete record of the moments before the lab was destroyed.
About Reina, the chief's daughter?
Yes, Reina, daughter of Rima, head of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory. And, actually, if you must know...
That's me, isn't it?
Reina.
It's not like I remember any of it, but somehow I feel it's true. When did this accident take place?
I don't know how to tell you this, but it was 700 million years ago.
700 million?
As Rima said, the energy from the explosive blast was absorbed by the space-time displacement shield. I think the box Reina was put inside was small enough that it was affected by that space-time displacement.
They had that kind of technology 700 million years ago?
Reyna's box was swallowed up inside the space-time displacement shield, along with the rest of the energy. I can only surmise that the box made the leap in time the exact moment it was supposed to have been destroyed.
And then, I arrived on Expel.
Yes, it certainly seems that way.
So my real mother's gone, isn't she?
Yes. She died 700 million years ago.
It's all right. It hardly seems real somehow.
Reyna.
Anyway, now we know the access code for the database. Let's give it a shot.
Reyna!
We're doing a bit of a solo act here. We gotta go sulk somewhere or something like that. Man, you're making me run all the way out here on my own. At least it looks nice, but it's kind of padding.
The smell of the wind. My body remembers it. I can hear the trees calling out to me. It's so tall. It must have been here for ages. I feel so serene here. Why is that? Maybe I still remember this place.
Reyna!
I'm sorry, running off like that. Guess what? I think I kind of remember this place. I don't have any actual memories, but the smell of the wind, the softness of the earth, it feels so old and familiar. How long do you think this tree's been here? 1,000 years? Maybe 2,000? Me, I'm from 700 million years ago. Just like my mother. Far, far older than this tree.
Reyna.
Do you think my mother loved me, Claude?
No.
She seemed like she was preoccupied with research every waking moment of her life. Do you think she chose her research over me?
Yes.
My mother was the same way. Before she got married, she was a Federation officer. Then she married my father and gave birth to me. After that, though, she went back to her research career. She was at the forefront in the field of symbol science. But she never abandoned me. Her family and her career were both important to her, and she gave everything she had to them. She once told me that she just couldn't bring herself to give up either. I think that's the way she lived her life, Reyna.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat yourself up over it. I know I've gotten pretty depressed over things in my past, too. Don't try to hold it all in if you can't do it. That's what all of us are here for.
Claude.
Reyna.
You know, this place reminds me of the sacred forest.
Maybe that's why you like the sacred forest so much. It reminds you of this place.
Big tree.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You must be having it tough about your father too, Claude.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm sure he wouldn't want me being sad over him. I don't think he would anyway.
We'll fix it all with time travel. It's pretty
We
obvious.
better get going. Everyone's waiting for us.
Okay.
Or some weird form of time travel that they were talking about. Either one of those.
You wouldn't, would you, Dad?
Access to symbological weapon research data requires authorization. Please enter access code 324899.
I'm sorry I ran off like that earlier.
No, Reina. I'm the one who should apologize for showing that to you in the first place.
It's all right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. But one way or another, I just had to know.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we've got the data. Let's go back to Armlock.
So does that data chip have any hints on how to defeat the 10 wise men, Mayor?
No, I think it's more like some kind of blueprint. For what, though, I couldn't tell you.
So now what?
Don't worry. I've got an expert here in town. She'll be able to analyze the data chip for us. Her house is right over there.
Right over there, huh? You mean back where we came from? That right over there? That one? Is there any new stuff in the guild? I'm gonna assume no. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Fresh out.
Good to see you again. Everyone, this is Dr. Mirage.
What a stupid
Drop
name.
the introductions. What do you need anyway? Piling all these people into my house like this?
Doctor, I'd like you to analyze the contents of this atomic disk for us. It looks like the blueprints for some sort of weaponry, but that's about all I can make of it.
What, you want me to build those weapons for you? Are you sure you're aware of what you're saying, Mayor? Even if we made these, it'd be strictly forbidden to use them in warfare. Of all the people in the world, you should know this better than anyone else.
This isn't a rhetorical debate any longer, Doctor. The 10 wise men are about to unleash the symbol of annihilation.
The symbol of annihilation? How did that get into the hands of the 10 wise men?
We don't have time to worry about
The acting
that.
for some of these
We need you to
NPCs
figure out
continues
these
to be
weapons
pretty
and build
bad.
them for us, Mirage. I know you can do it.
The English version, at least.
Here's the disc.
I suppose I can ask you for immunity from prosecution then, Mayor.
Follow me.
Okay.
This is incredible. They're powerful enough to blow away a small moon, much less the 10 wise men.
What are?
What else? Can't you see them on the monitor?
But that's just a sword, isn't it?
Well, they look like normal weapons, but they're made from anti-proton matter.
Technobabble.
Proton matter?
It's just technobabble.
I thought that antiprotons couldn't exist in a stable state inside a normal space.
You've done your homework, but the device in these blueprints is what makes that possible.
Lucky for us, the 10 wise men aren't aware of the existence of these anti-proton weapons, nor the symbological weapons laboratory either. I think we can use these weapons to cut through the defense field they've developed.
Just one catch. We don't have the materials we need.
Well, another MacGuffin.
We need a supply of Leah metal to stabilize the
We gotta go
antimatter.
do 4 or 5 more dungeons and go into some more caves in order to progress.
There's been a deposit of Leah metal in Manet Cave since the Old Need era. That's the only supply on the whole planet.
Then why was that marked as an optional thing with limited time if it was part of the main quest
Sounds like we should
anyway?
go get some then.
It's not gonna be that easy, my friend.
What do you mean?
Manet Cave was moved here from another planet as part of the energy need creation process.
The cave's home to an extremely rare family of monsters with bodies made out of ore. They're called Barkians, and they're all but indistinguishable from rocks. They don't have any offensive mechanism. They're just made for defense. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Manet Cave itself is made from the bodies of Barkians.
So, in other words...
Basically, the Barkians themselves are the Leah metal we're looking for.
And the more mature and strong the Barkian is, the purer the Leah metal will be.
So we can't get our hands on the Leah metal unless we defeat one of the Barkians?
That's not all. If we want to make this stuff, we're going to need the purest Leah metal we can find. Defeating a bunch of little ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We need a big, mature Barkian. Of course, it might wind up being more dangerous than the 10 wise men.
So where's Manet Cave? Well, if we don't do anything, then the 10 wise men are gonna take over the universe. We'll have to give it a shot at least. Reina.
Reina.
It's too early to give up yet.
All right. Manet Cave is on the island just west of...
Yeah, I've been there
I
like
need
4
to give
times
this to you.
and could not get in. Yeah, now we
You'll
can.
need that to get it.
Yeah, I'll
Good
get in
luck,
there.
Everyone.
What a weird way to mark that. Like, it's optional, except actually it's not. But we're gonna tell you it is. It's not a very good game design thing.
It's open. Let's get going.
Really stupid that they do it that way. Like, limited time, you can't get in. Oh wait, well, we lied. Mm-hmm. I mean, what if I want to get close to them so that I fucking beat their asses, huh? See, I just beat their asses. They're all weaklings. Everyone's weak. You're all just pathetic. You pale in comparison to my might. I guess if I attack, I get attacked by them if the lights go off. That's the gimmick. If I get in their light. Or not? I don't know. Oh, just free smith hammers. I mean, I could just craft some bullshit and then just, these are so easy to come by, it's a non-issue. What should I make? It doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Just make some bullshit. We have plenty of meteorite. None of that is any good. There. And there's more meteorite. Look at that. It looked like I got seen, but it didn't matter. Maybe it's because of my scout stuff. I don't know. Could be related to that ability. Either way, it looks like this dungeon's pretty trivial. It looks like I have to fight that guy to get the treasure. Alright. Gradually lose HP. Oh, that's shitty. Well, it's a good thing we'll finish this very quickly then. Also, Opera seems to have like almost a guaranteed chance to silence enemies. Which is awesome.
10 out of 10.
Because I added that factor to her weapon. And it turns out it's really fucking useful because it shuts down all the bullshit casting and all that. Do you guys all have to protect your treasure? Oh, good. I don't have to fight you. Nah, it's all junk anyway. It's unlikely I'll find treasure that's actually exciting at this point. Yeah, I don't really understand what that consequences of getting seen are. It doesn't seem to actually matter. It might be that scouting breaks it or something. Or maybe I haven't been in it long enough. Maybe maybe that's not enough. Maybe you have to stay in it or something. I don't know. Oh, and they're already dead.
No time to waste here.
Yeah, there's like other parts of the dungeon to look at, I guess. Am I able to... No, I cannot teleport from here. Well, I can always go back after I do the boss. That'd be faster. Big rock fella. Oh, look at all of them. So many of them.
Look out! Here it comes!
Oh, Lord, he coming. Big boy. Alright. He's getting decimated. This is a joke. He did some bizarre thing, though, that nearly killed everyone. I don't know what the fuck that was, but we killed him so fast that it didn't matter.
Everyone all right?
It's all quiet.
Some bullshit attack.
That was probably the strongest Barkian in the cave. The rest of them have all lost their will to fight.
I'll make it easier to explore.
We've got our Leah medal. Let's get this over to Mirage as soon as we can.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That was weird. Alright, so go back to the entrance and then take the other way. And now it'll be much easier to explore because everyone else has been decimated. Good. Oh, it's a weapon for the office lady, which we sadly did not obtain. I do have regrets for that, like I said, but it's fine. I've got plenty of other characters. And that just gives it more replay value, and I can try out the ones I didn't try. So, Mithril Mesh only for those characters, or is it just not better than what they have? Okay, it's available here. And it's not better than what I've got. Yeah, that just seems to be the case. It's just not as good. Yeah, this one provides more protection for certain things. It basically gives me a little more protection against fire for Welch. Otherwise, it doesn't seem to be worth it. It's kind of just a downgrade. I guess I'll just put it on her after all then. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, looks like we full cleared the dungeon. Let's get on out of here. Apparently there's some side quest in Prince Bridge now, and there's another thing going on somewhere else. Alright, let's check out the university then. Although I'm not seeing anything, but side quests are marked really weird in this fucking area. Yeah, like sometimes they're up here. Oh yeah, this was the guy for the other side quest. It's the same one. Just he's the one who started it, I think. No, it's the same as before, so... Oh, maybe we can progress it now. Is this another thing that... Is this the thing that makes the boss stronger? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's post-game. That's just more content. But it sounds like this is going to be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're getting some lore. Doesn't seem too interesting, though. Oh, this part's a little more interesting. So they're like the 10 wise men are like humanoid units for battle that were created for war or some shit. The Needians caused the problem. Gabriel's the ultimate destruction unit. Okay. Oh, I won't be able to look at it all. That's a shame. Why do they let me select it then if I can't use it? Whatever. It was slightly interesting, but it's like, it still implies I can do something with this, but maybe I just have to come back later. A decoder key. Okay. So I have to find a decoder key. I see, but that'll remain marked until I do. Alright. So... we could, maybe this is related to it? I don't know. Okay, it's just a little bit of foreshadowing to crazy stuff that we're going to be doing. I guess. Alright, cool. Just a little event. Yeah, so Prince Bridge, nothing I care about there. This is cryptic and weird. I don't understand the significance of the mountainside, but seems like our next stop is Armlock once again. There's apparently a weapon or a couple weapons I can buy from here. I think I probably already bought them, but I'm going to double check to make sure I have them. Yeah, it looks like I already did that. I have one of each, so for any crafting purposes, I got the stuff that I need. But I probably won't end up doing that till post-game anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter at all. Yeah, this is because customization takes a hot minute. It is not quick. It's fairly expensive. And by fairly, I mean extremely expensive. And yeah, Machinist's last thing is also very pricey. That's fine. So yeah, I won't have a reason to look at these menus, really. Just focus on finishing the game. Highly unlikely unless I did a shitload of grinding, which would be boring, that I'd be able to get those weapons.
Oh, you got the Leah medal.
I'm looking forward to seeing how these weapons turn out. We'll need them, that's for sure.
You got it. You're gonna be blown away. Trust me.
By the way, where's Null?
He went home. Said he had something to take care of. He left a little souvenir for you.
Souvenir?
What kind of souvenir?
An NPID. An all-access pass to Fun City.
Oh, so I don't have to do the tedious shit anymore.
Are you sure it's a good idea to be playing around in Fun City right now?
I don't have to pay it out every time and do the dumb procedure. So that's good.
Mayor's orders. Besides, this isn't just any normal amusement park.
Well, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to Fun City already. I already looked at everything. So I guess that'll be a quick trip. We have one PA here in Armlock. Oh, it's right next to her.
Priestess? Ooh, ah! this? Hello?
So that's how it works. But what happens if I do this?
Will she get another renew ability? Because she got one,
That was so awesome.
That's
She's
cool.
completely oblivious to me.
No, nothing new. She's just having a good time. Right, no other PAs. Excellent. We can proceed to Fun City and have some fun.
Huh, you must be Miss Lanford.
Yes.
The mayor's arranged everything for you. Please come this way.
So, what exactly is going on in here anyway?
We're doing a fun arena battle.
We're going to use a special program we created to simulate a battle with the 10 wise men.
Simulate?
Yes, a full simulation. As you may be aware, this arena uses virtual reality
I already used it a bunch.
to allow users to battle.
He must have wanted to prepare us one last time before the real battle.
Exactly. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to begin whenever you are.
This better go more smoothly. Three days later. Oh, I don't fight.
Well
Okay.
done. This simulator's no challenge for you, that's for sure.
I would hope not.
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed.
Mirage!
Hey, Reina. How are you doing?
Well, I guess you just saw it yourself.
Mirage, are you done making the antimatter weapons?
Yep, everything's done. First off, this is for you, Claude. The God Slayer. A sword made out of pure antimatter.
I wonder if that's a good weapon too. Or just different in its own way. Because I don't think it's going to be better than what I have.
This is for you, Reina. The Knuckles of Hope. Also made out of antimatter.
That's probably going to be better for her. Probably. We'll find out.
And
We'll find out.
This is void matter. It emits resonant frequencies that power up all of your weapons.
In other words, this is the item that makes it so we can deal anything above 0 damage. So this is the plot weapon. Or the plot item.
It couldn't be easier to use. Just carry it around and it'll do its thing for you. You'll have an antimatter field covering your weapons at all times.
Wow!
Anyway, I'd better be getting back home.
Huh? Already?
Well, I've got this dissertation I need to finish up, among other things.
Oh.
I guess she would be a recruitable. Is she? I don't know. She has a portrait that usually, not always, but
Give it
usually
all
means
you've got
that.
till the end, all right? I'm on your side.
Thank you very much, Mirage.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. These were fun to make. Anyway, see ya.
Well, we've got the weapons. What next?
Don't you think we should stay in Fun City for now? We still haven't heard from Null yet.
Good point. Guess we can train some more in the arena, too.
There might be some more
Sounds
unlockables,
good.
I guess.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
Some stuff I couldn't do before. Stats are better, but if the other thing is better, that's hard to say. Let's find out. Oh, this is actually vastly superior, okay. MP cost reduced by 50% as opposed to 33. GW cover, this one does have an intelligence increase though. And the from the factor. But I could just add one. I can just add a factor to this. It won't take time. Remaking. Yeah, Knuckles of Hope. Oh, one thing I have to do before that, I forgot. I had to use this, if I remember what it's called. Cream stew, is it? No, that's not it. I have like a bunch of them. There's so much damn food in this game, shit. There's like one that buffs the process. Oh, here it is, plain omelets at the top. I'm blind. Yeah, create more rare factors for remaking. And then we can give this a go. That'll do nicely. I'm not like an expert when it comes to remaking. It's pretty convoluted. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna like keep re-rolling over and over again to try and get a better result. I mostly just want to focus on stuff that'll actually do something. Alright, so Flare Bomb, sure. I have several of these anyways. They're like maxed out. So I'll have low odds for a special, but I'll get a generic buff. That's fine by me. That's kind of all I'm really looking for anyway. So maybe like, yeah, sticking a longsword in there. That's probably fine.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Adds fire element to a weapon. Okay, so kind of useless. Not the best, but it's something, I guess. She's probably never going to take advantage of that. But, you know, it's fine, I guess. But that was about all I wanted to do there, I think. So, it's fine. So that weapon that we got, Godslayer, MP cost reduced by 50%. In other words, it's fucking useless because the factor I have for this MP drain just makes my like MP infinite. So this is already like not only much stronger, and I have 2 of them, and I can do more with the other one. Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be useless. It's fine. Oh yeah, I never added a factor to the reflecting plate, huh? I should probably do that while I still have the buff. Let's do that. It's gonna be... Here it is. Probably something that does support to be fine. All right, see how this turns out. Yeah, it's increased guts. It's something. It's not bad. It's just kind of neutral. That's fine. I could add something to this too, but I don't want to be in menus forever, and it's not likely to be an amazing buff anyway, so I'm good. We're really, really overpowered. It's not something worth spending time on. I'd rather focus on finishing the game. So this should, so we can, there's like arena battles. Or what? What is this? What is train? Will this just get me free XP? Is that the idea? Just like a quick way to get XP?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it just seems like free fight, I guess. Where you can just quickly grind it out. Bit of an odd thing to have as an option. Let's do a little rest. And I guess you can just do this to very quickly do a train, but it seems inefficient when the links give you so much more. Right, well, yeah, let's visit Marinol. We're done here. We don't need to train. We've overtrained.
We still haven't heard from Nal. Do you want to go back to the Centropolis?
How about we fight the 10 wise men in the simulator one more time before we leave?
Sounds good to me.
Mind if I be your sparring partner?
Alright, so now we actually do the fight. Or no, it's real.
Long time no see, my friends. That was quite a battle we had atop Aloria Tower, wasn't it? Funny to see that Raphael was right about you. I see you're still blindly trying to go against us.
All right, discount RoboCop.
More time. I am Jophiel, and I suppose I should say it's a pleasure to meet you.
That's cool.
What are you doing here?
We heard you were up to something in here. Just thought we'd save you the trouble of coming all the way to us.
I appreciate it, unless this is all part of the simulation.
I'll handle this. We were interrupted last time around. Let's settle things right here, right now.
In that case, I'll go hunt down that woman from earlier. Even against a mouse, a lion strikes at its prey with all of its claws.
And I will just go kill whatever I feel like.
Good for you, man.
Wait a minute.
Hold on there. If you want to chase after them, you'll have to go through me first.
I wonder how quickly these guys are going to drop. Are we allowed to beat them now?
Wouldn't want you acting like you're king of the world just because you can beat up on these ventriloquist dummies.
What?
Hopefully you don't think that's all we're capable of. Are you ready?
I've been ready for like 2 hours. Oh, he's getting fucked. Too bad we got guard broke. Oh. So these guys deal a lot of damage still. So, in other words, you can't be completely careless. You will still get fucked over. Yeah, we're still kicking his ass, don't get me wrong, but like, I need to be a little bit careful. Alright, decimated.
Anyone hurt?
Only slightly hurt. Even these fights don't give us much XP now.
This is ludicrous. You were brilliant. You have won this battle.
We
Cool.
won, right?
Yeah, the Dungeon Master let us.
Hurry! We gotta catch the other two!
Alright, sweet. Oh, that quest's not available now. Did I miss an opportunity or something? Or will that pop up later? I wonder. Oh, looks like everyone is dispersed from Fun City, or they've all been murdered. Either one.
What was that?
It's another wise man. Where'd those people come from? The place was empty.
Heh, heh. Run, you insects, run.
Oh, damn. Fucking murdered. Killing children in video games.
More. I want to see more pain, more suffering.
Stop this now!
You, what happened to Zofkiel?
Huh. Waiting for you in hell right about now, I'd say.
What?
What?
It's time to show you expels pain, needs suffering, the anguish of every living thing in the universe. I'm not gonna lose. I've got some
Wow, he got guard broke fast. I am not aiming properly. Plot, you gotta do better than that. Oh, we are decimating this guy. Whatever stuff he does, we are very strong against it. That guy was fucking vaporized. At this rate, we might get through this pretty quick.
Error. Error.
Well, that's the second one.
Yeah, but where'd the last one go?
Didn't he say he was going to chase after that woman from earlier?
That woman from earlier?
You don't think he meant Dr. Mirage, do you?
Oh no! We've got to get to Armlock fast!
Yeah, you can't go into any of the fun places. What are these poor people doing? Yeah, they're all sad. Alright, cool. You can, still access the shop, though. Oh, these people don't even fucking notice. These people are oblivious. Yeah, they definitely did not account for everybody. Only, like, the people further down there have dialogue. The rest are, like... Oh, there's a couple of them, but yeah, it's weird. It's not very thorough. It's only, like, some. Okay. Anything I want to buy? Nothing critical. I probably don't need to use any of this stuff right now. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Let's just leave.
Miss Lanford, what is going on here?
3 of the 10 wise men attacked us. We defeated 2 of them, but the last one's heading for Armlock right now. We've got to catch up with him. Mirage is in danger.
What? I'll contact the Centropolis immediately.
What good they'll do. I like how there's this music now. Yeah, bad things are happening. Yay. But it's okay because happy fun time. Anyway, we can just teleport there. You'd think there'd be more intense music for this part of the game.
Here? Did something happen? Excuse me. Is there something going on in Mirage's house?
Well, yeah. This guy flew in from out of the sky all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then he just went inside Mirage's house without saying anything.
Isn't that the same voice for the kids at the start of the game?
Look very friendly if you ask me. No doubt about it. That's one of the 10 wise men.
There's the intense music.
Mirage!
Also, damn, she got kicked to the curb.
Ah, you came. Took you long enough.
Hell yeah. Discount RoboCop.
How could you do that to her?
Like you're in any position to talk. How many lives have you taken in your little journey so far? Hmm?
Hmm?
The only lives we took were the monsters you created.
Fools! You're completely incapable of seeing things from other people's perspectives. Very well. If you insist on getting in our way, I have no choice but to get rid of you.
Here goes.
All right. He has a shield. And we're getting him. We're getting him good. Extremely destroyed.
10 out of 10.
Another joke.
Thank goodness. I thought you were dead.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't leave me for dead quite so quickly.
But...
I figured the only way I'd survive this little encounter was if I played dead. That's why I didn't put up a fight.
Are you all right now?
Better than before, at least. Thanks to Reyna. What was the mayor thinking? Doesn't he have any idea how much danger I'm in?
I think assistance from the Centropolis will be arriving soon.
I appreciate it, guys.
Now the mayor's
We're
doing some
definitely
evil
starting
shit.
to make them worry. If they didn't regret spending too much time on preparations before, they sure are now.
Sort of seemed that way to me too, actually.
We might be in a better position than I thought, but don't get too comfy yet.
Yeah.
I feel pretty comfy. I feel pretty comfy here. I don't think that these guys are going to be challenging. Right. I could take a quick look at our SP and BP. It's not enough. How are the BPs? It's not a ton. It's like okay. It's okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Alright, so there is a little bit to spend.
We heard that Dr. Mirage was attacked.
She was, but everything's all right now.
You're too slow.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm glad she's okay now. I also have a message from the mayor. He said to come to L'Aqua immediately once you've rescued Dr. Mirage.
L'Aqua?
Everything's ready for you. They're all on standby, ready to leave whenever you are.
This is it. The final battle.
Or is it?
I wish you the best of luck. We're all counting on you.
I'm going to assume it's not, because the final battle is usually not the final battle in these games. And this game is extremely stereotypical, so I'm going to assume that there's plenty more. Right, so... Oh, we got a random PA in Fun City just before the final battle. Sure, why not? That makes sense. They still make me go through that stupid-ass cutscene every time. Oops, PA mode. Oh, hey, it's her.
Oh, thank heavens you're safe. Mariana?
It's not
Draw
her.
your weapon, Reyna. As the last surviving member of the Need Defense Force, I have to test you out.
Uh-oh.
Well, what are you talking about, Mariana? You're hurt. You need to get some medical attention.
It's too late for that. I can't let myself be the sole survivor. It's not fair to everybody else.
No!
She's gonna kick my ass.
Let me take care of you. It's still not too late.
I know the state my body is in, Reyna. But there's something I absolutely must finish before I breathe my last breath. Show me. Show me that you actually have the power to defeat the 10 wise men.
I did. I took down 3 of them.
I can't fight you, Mariana.
Why not? Because I'm injured? Have you forgotten that our hearts lie in your hands? That the future of the entire universe rests on your shoulders?
I don't have what it takes to hurt you, Mariana.
You're too kind, Reyna. Sometimes cruelty is essential for survival. Listen, Reyna. Don't allow yourself to be transfixed on one single thing. You need to feel it with your heart. Feel it, and find the thing that you believe you have to do.
Oh, good. I don't have to fight her.
Mariana?
Reyna's not built for that.
Mariana!
Not for a solo fight. Ah, well. Ooh, free item. Aren't those things... I have like 1,000,000 of those. Oh, no, apparently I don't have one of these. That's a 50% chance to block status ailments. Not nearly as good as the other one, but still, you know, pretty good. And maybe that can be improved or something. Maybe I can, like, use that as a base to make another one of the other ones. The one that, like, Claude has. No, they're not really the same looking. But, yeah. It's an item. It's not useless, but it's definitely not nearly as good as this one. It's fine. It's okay. I definitely feel like this would be better, the Star Guard would be better on him, because he doesn't need paralysis nullification. Claude would benefit more from this than Opera. Yeah, there we go. So then we're launching stars from our attacks and from getting hit. That'd be more effective, I think. Yeah, some random person we met once died. That's all that happened. It's fine. Alright, looks like that side quest is back. It's available again. But I don't have the items, so it's whatever. Alright, so over here... I have no idea how long this is going to get dragged out. We're already at like the 2-hour mark. The stream.
Sorry, we're late. Where's Nom?
He's inside
So,
the laboratory waiting for you.
I'm not sure
Thank you very much.
if I'll be able to get it done this stream, but it'd be cool if I could. What's this over here? Oh, it's the fishing girl. Ooh. Okay, so I got the soul jacket. That's another one of those really fucking good chess pieces. The only other thing that's useful from the trading section, at least this deep into the game, would be like, would seem to be the edge jewel. And I have enough for it anyway. So there's another summon. And the only other thing to do would be these. Which, don't get me wrong, these are solid. Like, these look pretty strong. Although, unless I was using Celine, I wouldn't get anything out of this. But, you know, maybe this would make her really fucking powerful. I don't know. Could be really damn good. Just based off of what I'm looking at here, it looks pretty OP. But that would also require a lot of fishing. I'm basically only halfway to getting that, so it would take a lot of extra time. I don't really think I need any of this stuff. But this definitely looks like a really good item, especially this ring. Looks really solid too. But there's not really a lot of stuff from fishing that screams like, oh, you gotta prioritize that shit immediately. Alright, so let's see, soul jacket. So this is great. And the factor on it's really good. Apparently DS, if DS had his one of his better weapons, he would become extremely powerful as well. Just as much as Claude, if not more so, especially considering that I could synergize it with the soul jacket. Because the crit super boost thing, apparently DS can get in like guaranteed critical hits. So I can make a build out of that. Unfortunately, his customization is not high enough. So I think for the main game here, he'll have to continue being benched. He's just not going to be as strong as these characters, it seems. But he's definitely not terrible or anything, just seems to fall short of some of the other characters here. Welch is definitely good. I'm not sure how much Welch is actually doing, to be honest, but she's, you know, there. So maybe she is doing well, I don't know. At least she might be helping with the guard breaks. But I feel like Opera's doing most of the work there with that. Hey, Anime Cow. That's interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense considering the fact that I don't have ads enabled on YouTube because I don't have that ability. The only time ads would show up would be like content ID claims. With YouTube, the stream is behind by like probably 10-15 seconds because I have it at normal latency, which makes the quality a lot better on YouTube, considering the fact I can't boost the bitrate on YouTube higher than Twitch because it's against the TOS of simulcasting on Twitch. So I can't have the YouTube stream look better than the Twitch stream, so I just leave it at normal latency, even if there is more of a delay. Because that way normal latency just gives it a better chance to not look as shitty. Okay, so as far as I can tell, I'm pretty good. Like, I shouldn't really need to worry too much about any of the menu stuff at this point. The only thing I'm really looking out for is getting customization maxed out on these characters and machinist maxed out on Persis. It's about the only thing that I care about. The rest of it doesn't really matter at this point. And it'll take a while to get those investments unless I did a bunch of boring grinds, which I'm not going to do. But basically, we might be able to beat the game tonight. Maybe. I don't know how much I have left. But I am very over-prepared. So we will see how this goes. This is nice. A relaxing aquarium. Another side to the aquarium in Luakwa. Sea creatures of varying sizes are kept here for both research and people's viewing pleasure. We got a ring. What's the ring do? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. We have another thing that has that factor too, I think. It's pretty solid. Not bad at all. Not sure if it's necessarily worth equipping to anyone. Probably not. Yeah, I don't really think it is, but it's cool that it's there. Maybe the Ring of Sadness. I could get rid of the Ring of Sadness, maybe. But I also would get Fire Weakness if I put that on my character, so I don't know. Maybe not. Our stuff's maxed. We don't... Well, no, actually, not maxed. Yes, let's rest. Get ourselves a Welch's MP back up. It's faster than doing it through the menu. Alright, let's go.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Reyna,
To
is
die.
it safe to say that you are fully prepared for the final battle that lies ahead?
Oh, the game seems to be implying this might actually be the end, maybe. I mean, I would say so. Unless I did a bunch of grinds to get better weapons for some of my other party members, I don't really have anything else to do, and it would take too long to do it. So, like, I think I'm more than ready.
Yes, Mayor. We have all the items we need, and we've settled all our affairs. We're as ready as we'll ever be.
There's like one side quest I couldn't really figure out, but
Good.
It's fine.
Let's go to the other room then. There's something I want to talk to you about.
This game could be japing it, though. It could be
I
japes.
hear that you've already defeated 3 of the 10 wise men.
That's right, sir. We've got 7 left to go.
It could just be like this is the fake final battle, and there'll be another one after.
Excellent. It's too early to celebrate quite yet, though. Those 3 were at the lowest level of their hierarchy, the weakest of the wise men. The remaining 7 that lie before you are going to be fighting on a completely different level from the first 3.
You don't have to unnerve us like that, sir.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to undermine your morale before the final battle. But it remains the truth, I'm afraid.
Also, since I'm so deep into the game, I can say with a certainty that the story is the weakest part of it. I really like the party interactions and some of the some of the side quest stuff, but like the main story is complete dog water. It's like really bad. The gameplay and the combat, and like I said, the party members themselves and the interactions are really good.
We're going to win this. I promise you.
But the main story, I've completely checked out at this point. It's so bad.
Very well.
I have like no interest in it.
The invasion of Phenol is set to begin tomorrow at daybreak. I hope you enjoy this last night in Lockwai, everyone.
The last night.
Sorry to make you come over here all of a sudden.
It's all right. What is it, though? Can't sleep?
No, it's not that. Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Oh, sure. No problem.
Listen, Claude. I thought I'd just give you my thanks while I still had a chance.
Your thanks?
Thank you, Claude. I never would have made it this far without you beside me.
Reyna.
You have no idea how much I appreciate what you've done, how you saved Alan and my mother. Whenever I thought I was gonna break down, you were there to support me.
It was nothing like that. It all worked out because you never gave up on yourself, Reyna.
Claude.
I just gave you a little push. You did all the rest by yourself. Besides, you've given me a lot of courage to work with, Reyna. Whenever I was anxious or I didn't know what I should do for whatever reason, your presence was the only thing that helped me keep it all together.
Claude,
Reyna, you know, once we finish this, there's something I'd like to tell you after we get back to Expel.
Something you want to tell me?
I'd like to tell you that I'm gay.
Yeah, something important. You think you'll be ready to listen to it?
Sure, Claude. I will be ready.
I'm in love with Persis.
Hey, Reyna?
Hmm?
Let's make it back to Expel alive, okay?
Yeah. Promise?
I promise.
All right. I better be able to whip some ass.
Here's to your good fortune.
What's this?
The symbol of divinity.
The symbol of divinity?
Stop fucking doing that. Jesus.
You remember the symbol of annihilation I mentioned after the previous
Like,
battle,
half the
right?
dialogue in this game is that. Like, seriously. Goodness. Like, repeating the same fucking words, like, keywords over and over again.
I think so. The symbol with the power to destroy the entire universe, right?
It wouldn't help much to defeat the 10 wise men if the universe winds up falling apart. If by some circumstance the wise men set off the symbol of annihilation, I want you to use this. If you can do that, then the power of the symbol of annihilation will be driven elsewhere.
It's very mind-boggling that they did not clean up the script more to, like, not do this, you know? Make it a little more natural and flow better. Well, I was already talking about it earlier, unless you stepped away. Basically, I think that the actual gameplay and the systems behind it are the best part of the game. And I think that the private actions where you talk to the party members in, like, little individual scenes are the best part of the writing, because most of those are pretty entertaining, and they add little small character moments and stuff that are nice. The main story is fucking awful, and, like, one of the worst I've seen for, like, a game of this type. And that's about where I sit on it. And I think that the dialogue for, like, the main story especially is quite atrocious. The English dub is half really good and half pretty damn bad. It's pretty obvious that the English dub was, like, was a product of COVID. There's, like, a lot of really weird inconsistencies with the quality of it, and a lot of, like, home recordings that were not really cleaned up well enough in audio engineering to make them sound more even with the other people who had better booths and setups. So there's, like, definitely some major issues with that. Like, this Null guy, he's one of the worst sounding out of, like, all the characters. His microphone, like, his microphone positioning is way too close. There's way too many mouth noises. There's way too much breathing and stuff like that. And also, I don't like the performance of Null. And those are kind of my thoughts overall. I think the gameplay fucking whips. I regret not picking the highest difficulty. I think this game is way too easy when you are doing all the extra content and engaging with all the systems.
Someplace else?
On occasion, I run into a bit of an issue with, like, some combat where I get, like, murked or whatever, but it doesn't happen very often. It's usually because of a gimmick that I just don't know about yet. Otherwise, I basically mow down everything.
Power, thus keeping the universe from being destroyed. Right, Mayor?
So, the remake, from what everyone has said, is drastically better than the original game in almost every conceivable way, where this is the superior version by far. The issue is that it's just the main story part that I'm taking issue with. If I were to play the original game, I probably wouldn't have gotten very far because I would lose patience with it, like, really fast. Because apparently they overhauled, like, a drastic amount of the gameplay systems and just general quality of life. The game, for how long to beat for the original game, was like 60-some hours. Around that 60-hour range to beat the game. Excluding the side content, it was like 60 hours. Me doing a ton of side content and a whole bunch of extra stuff, I'm at like the 34-hour mark or something. Something like that, 35 hours in. And I'm almost done the game from the looks of it. So that's just how much it's been polished up and improved on in the remake. For the gameplay, at least.
Yes, precisely.
Mirage, is it okay to be moving around?
I'm certainly not going to stay in bed at a time like this. The energy field surrounding Phenol will probably disappear once you defeat the 10 Wise Men. If you can pull it off, we'll finally have all of Energy Need's power back online. Then we'll be able to use temporal shifting to bring Planet Expel back from the past.
Temporal shifting?
To put it in layman's terms, we'll basically pull Expel back from the time before it collided with Energy Need. I suppose this could lead to time paradoxes and so forth, but it'll get Expel back for us, at the very least.
We'll head for Phenol ourselves once the energy field is gone. I wish you luck.
Thank you, sir. We will see you later.
That delivery was a bit weird. Reina's voice actress is mostly solid, but that one, some of her lines now and then are a bit off. Some of the reads.
Return to Laqua. Be careful.
All right, let's go.
All right, so can I not bring my dragon then? No, right, you can't, right, remember. You have to use either the bunny or you just walk up here. I'll just walk up, it's fine. Yeah, one of the podcasts that I watched talked about this game a fair bit and the remake and kind of the differences and what changed, and I have a better grasp on what they changed. So, like, to kind of give you an example of how much this has been overhauled, this whole thing with, like, special arts and stuff, you used to have to go to, like, guilds in towns to change your skills and, like, improve them and stuff. This whole system of, like, SP and BP and stuff didn't exist in the original. You had to, like, go to, like, physical locations and change it there. And, like, do a bunch of stuff with that. And, also, like, some of these, like, specialties didn't exist. Or they were, like, not as consolidated. This fishing minigame didn't exist. The scouting system, I don't think existed at all. And the bodyguard thing didn't exist. So, like, there's, like, a lot of things that were added or changed or consolidated. So, yeah, like, it's a pretty massive overhaul. In general, people say this is, like, an extremely high-quality remake. Like, in the context of a remake, right? It didn't remake the story. Because it's, you know, at the end of the day, still following the same plot and stuff. So whatever story it had, it's, you know, just as mediocre or bad as it's ever been. But the gameplay is apparently much better.
Ah, hello there. We've been expecting you for quite
God,
a
this guy
while
looks
now.
so stupid.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. It'd be just too pitiful to get killed by someone you don't even know the name of, you see. Starting with me. My name is Zadkiel.
Raphael.
I don't think they showed this guy before.
And I'm Kamael.
Now that that's out of the way, I trust you've written up your wills and everything before you came here, yes?
Don't worry. We'll try to keep it as painless as possible.
Not if I can help it. We've got the hopes of the entire universe riding on our shoulders.
Thanks for the humor. Now die.
Good dialogue. Alright, so we're doing all three at once. Is that their attack? I think it's their attack. Yeah, didn't do much damage though. Yeah, they're all spamming spells, I see. Opera should silence them. I hope she can do that. Now, they're not really dealing that much damage anyway. Oh, better make sure that these people get healed. kind of options do we have for that anyway? Well, we have the blueberries, I guess. Let's skip that. Jeez, I get it. You like spells. Chill out. It's, I'm having a hard time hitting some of these guys. Might need to, like, use the lock-on. Now we got it. I don't think the silence works on them. They are bosses after all. It's a standard JRPG. Standard JRPG issue. Yeah, they were a joke. As I kind of expected, considering how ridiculously overpowered I am. I kind of broke the game pretty massively. I could have broken it even more if I knew certain things, of course, but...
I've never heard of anything like this.
Why? How could we have not foreseen this?
Well, it's another 3 down.
6.
Yeah, it's 6, exactly.
Now we've got only 4 left.
Let's keep this up.
Did we get any, much BP from that? Or SP? Not enough, no. It definitely had an amount, but it wasn't enough. I need to, I need almost 600 for that one. Yeah, it's too far off. Oh well, it's not a big deal. So, for context, for those like Anime Cow who may not know how ridiculous my loadout and just general situation is, I crafted a weapon for Claude that does a ridiculous amount of damage, and also has an effect of launching a different additional attacks during normal attacks, and also this factor MP drain, converting 5% of damage inflicted to MP. That is insane. Basically, because I'm dealing so much damage, 5% of MP basically immediately fills up my MP bar. So essentially, Claude is capable of infinitely using MP and abilities without it ever running out. Which actually made me think of something. Isn't there a thing that just makes me invincible that does that? I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know how rapidly it drains, but maybe I could give that a try. I know there's one for MP or stamina or something. Yeah, this one also, I see. Okay, I see. I actually didn't really think about that. This one's different. This is like stamina. That's like a different system that I don't really fully understand. I thought there might have been one for MP or something, but maybe there isn't, or it's an accessory. I'm going to take a quick look before we get to the next fight, because I'm really curious if that's something I can exploit. It's probably, if it is a thing, I may not have it. It'd be really funny if I do have something like that. Doesn't look like it. Not seen anything. Well, that's really good. I wonder if anyone can benefit from that or would need that. I think I got that kind of recently. There's ones for like recovering MP. Not for draining it, for like a gimmick. That's, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's here. That's fine. I was just wondering. I was curious. All right, cool. We're good. Let's go. Looks like we have a little mini dungeon here. Maybe it's not so mini, though. It could be pretty big. The good thing is about dungeons, though, is because of all the shit that I've got, I can just ignore almost all the enemies and just explore and get everything and then just continue on. That's what I was doing earlier to get through some other dungeons much faster. So this just leads to a... It's like a teleporter. Just leads to another area. Okay, like another floor. I see. A lot of stuff that I already have or do not need. What's a beta clip? Is that better for opera? No, it's worse. But I didn't have one of these. It's probably used for crafting, I would assume. Like, you can probably use it to make a better weapon. But unfortunately, I don't have customization maxed out to really take proper advantage of that. Yeah, all these like features, like avoiding enemies, the bodyguard feature where party members run into enemies and instantly kill them, that's all new. And I can imagine this game being a lot more tedious and frustrating, even if it's easy, because you'd have to go through a million battles just to like solve dungeons and get to where you need to go. I'm like, you know, just pushing through it like it's no problem because of these features. I think this would be a much different game in the original. I'm definitely at some point going to check it out and see what it is like, but that wouldn't be on stream. But I am very curious. I imagine it'd be a much worse game. Okay, so that's like locked. I can't get through that. I have to find a way to open that up or go around. Odd-looking door we should investigate. There's like lights, I see. So you have like find switches or something. This does definitely have final dungeon vibes to it, so maybe they aren't fooling. Maybe it is the end. It might just have like another boss, like a secret boss that you have to fight after. A lot of JRPGs love to do that. Oh, it's just a bunch of iron. I don't care. Iron's like infinite. I don't give a shit. Okay, there we go. I'd also say at least the arrange music made for this release is fine. Some of the music's kind of catchy or like decent, but I wouldn't say the music really is doing too much for me, to be honest. Maybe the original soundtrack would be a lot more appealing. I don't know. I just stuck with the arrange because it's, you know, I don't have a reference point, but you can change it anytime you want. Fists of the Titan. I assume that's for that character I don't have. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of... It's a pretty big dungeon, isn't it? A lot going on here. This would be pretty fucking excruciating and annoying if I had to fight enemies constantly while going through here. 'Cause one of my friends, I think, quit the game here in the original release. Ah, this is one of those things. Oh, I see. They're color-coded. That's kind of annoying. Because that means I'm just going to have to be really tedious and have to go back every fucking time. So these are like optional treasures, I see. So if I want to get everything, I got to do like a lot of tedious... Oh, no, it's not that bad. Okay. I thought I had to light all of them up. It's not that stupid. Okay. Okay. It's only slightly stupid. And those treasures are not useful anyway. Unfortunately, I have better stuff. Or the same. Alright, so let's go to the yellow one. If I remember where yellow is. It might be somewhere on this floor, or maybe it opens up other rooms in the other floors that are marked yellow. Might be that. There's other parts of the floor I don't have access to. Okay, so there was a path over here. What would be annoying about this is if I don't have the right color and I have to go all the way back there to push a button so I can get through this area. But I don't even know if this is the right way. Apparently, I guessed correctly. Oops. Oh, I got fucked over. I'll be fine. Bunch of chumps. Alright, so there's nowhere else to go. I guess maybe, unless that counts... was that a teleport down there? I think that counts as a teleport, those icons, the door icons. I think those are what those are. Yeah, that's what they are. Okay. Sorry I'm not saying too much. I'm mostly just kind of focused on finishing the video game. I don't really have like a whole lot more to say than what I already have. Alright, so... that doesn't change anything, so we gotta... I see, it's only one at a time. But I found another one of these, so that makes it a little more easy. So I don't have to backtrack or do silly stuff like that. So I just have to simply find the one that matches. In this case, it's red. All right, that's fine. How much you want to bet the original dungeon for this made you go back to that location every time in order to change it? They probably, like, improved it for this release. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Right. We got this. Even if I miss a bunch of extra stuff, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Like other treasure chests, because I know there's other stuff back there, but like, I don't need it. And there's a whole big post game, so I'm sure there's lots of ways to get the same stuff. Like, I seriously doubt there's anything actually important in here that's like truly missable. Alright, so this requires purple. Ooh. Special purple door. Where does this lead? Some little secret area, I assume. Looks like it, yeah. It's just like an optional section. Yeah, this is from earlier. This leads somewhere else too, I guess. I'll go here first. Yeah. Alright, so over these items. Alright, nothing new. I have multiples of these. This one's got a pretty strong factor to it, though. That would probably be pretty cool. We have anything we can invest in? For Claude, I don't think we had any plans for stuff to invest into him. Like, he's kind of already gotten everything he needs to get for the playthrough. So, it doesn't really matter what I put points into at this point. Okay. For her... Yeah, I don't think anyone's getting customization maxed. Oh, she's getting pretty close, but I'm not really using her. It would take too much work to reconfigure her to be usable. So you dislike the music, or you just think it's an interesting choice? I could change it to the PlayStation one for a sec.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
It's pretty similar. Pretty similar. Oops, don't do that. Don't load. Go here. Oh, I didn't confirm it. I guess they gotta confirm it. I think my takeaway, at least for this very specific track, is this one, the arranged version is more busy. With like not much in the way of synths being used. Interesting. A lot of overall some pretty good upgrades for this one. I'll have to review what its factors are and stuff, like what all this stuff does. Oh, I already have one of these. It's not new. They're basically the same, just some different factors on them. I kind of concluded that the minor stat boosts are not really worth it for her, and that it's better to have instant death protection, because I already have the other status effects that are really annoying covered through accessories and stuff. So no, I've already got a pretty good loadout. I don't really need to change anything. I also noticed Reina's HP capped. I'm going to guess there's something that I can discover that breaks the cap. So I guess she's going to be slightly nerfed. Not that it'll matter too much for this. But it looks like I got everything in the dungeon. Looks like, oh, that's nice. They let me teleport right back here. See, this is the kind of stuff that's like amazing, excellent quality of life shit that you're just not going to get from the original, which just makes it far more easier to digest. Yeah, we're like almost 35 hours in from the looks of that. I think that's what it said. Alright, so we're gonna go into another big boss battle. It'd be the final boss. It kind of has that material, doesn't it? It looks special. It's a big arena. And we went a long ways.
We got visitors, Haniel.
You trash! We've had enough of your meddling. Let's go, Michael!
Hold on. Ain't no need to rush things. Huh? Looks like they killed everyone below us. Man, this is pathetic.
Now it's your turn. I hope you're ready.
You're gonna kill us? That's funny. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
What's so funny about that?
Ooh, tough crowd. You have no idea what you've gotten yourselves into, do you? You made it this far, I'll credit you that. How about we celebrate it by beating you to death?
You really need to work on your one-liners.
You do realize that this is completely meaningless. Resistance is futile. I think we'll need to teach you that no matter how much you worms wiggle, you're still nothing but worms in the end.
Now, I wonder how quick they'll fall.
It is time to teach you all a lesson.
I'll char your very bones.
Man, they usually don't talk so much. Oh, what's this? That's cool. Oh, I think someone's weak to fire. That's probably why there was an item like that. The game often does hint towards that. So I think maybe this might be a bit more dicey because of that. There are items I might be able to use, though, to turn the tide on that. Okay. But there are cooldowns for using items, so this could be a little tricky. Alright, Reina, you need to, like, heal and do stuff. Oh, too late. I think we'll probably be okay. Maybe. Oh, we broke them. Shit. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Oh, good. She got... Okay, good. Reina's doing stuff. She's on it. She's on it. She did a resurrect. Good job. Alright, no problem. No problem. Just had to do a little bit of health recovery and a little bit of reviving because that attack was kind of nasty for us.
No way. No one can put me down.
That's how overpowered I am. Fights that are supposed to be difficult made trivial because I just broke the game so damn hard. But the game kind of seems like it basically encourages you to do it. It outright tells you, hey, you can break the game. Did you know that? So, like, the game seems to be designed around it, so I don't feel like I'm cheating or trying too hard or something. They practically begged me to fucking bust the game open. And if I really, really tried harder, I could have done even more insane shit. But I kind of felt like I needed to finish this game sooner rather than later. It's already been going on for like 2 weeks. So I just want to get it done so I can feel like I can stream my other stuffs. Finish the other games as well. I'm having a good time though, but I do want to move on. And then play the rest of this off stream, like any post-game stuff, or mess around with Claude's route or other things like that. It's all things I'm very much interested in doing on my own time. But I want to see through the main part of it. Man, there's a whole other section of this, huh? We're in door hell now. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we're in a maze. We're in a maze. With a lot of... maybe some optional treasures that may or may not be useful. They probably will not be useful. I'm gonna take an educated guess. It wouldn't even surprise me if getting through this area is the easy part. It's just getting the treasure that would take more time. Because it seems to be pretty straightforward. It's just all the extra stuff you're not getting. Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe I'm full of shit. Okay, no, the door does not open. So they want me to do other stuff. Okay. So I just hit the green switch, which means some other path will open up, and I gotta change it. Yeah, like that, I see. Oh no, that's not how it works. It still overrides it. So it's more complicated than that. Or is it? No, that one's open. That's... I guess it's dependent on each area. Yeah, this one's still open. So what did I... How many things needed to be activated? All the colors? Right, all of them. So I need to get green and yellow activated to open that big door. That's a lot of enemy. Oh, now I'm trapped in here. I'm not really sure I fully understand this. But apparently I'm making progress, so... I guess I gotta find a way over here now. Oh, there's, I can get maybe one or two of the chests. Another weapon for him. Sure. I'm not really using DS. What's it do, though? I'm always curious. Has a small chance to inflict instant death when attacking. Neat. There's a lot of these switches that are available. I don't know which is the right one to touch, if any of them. I guess getting in there would be cool. Oh, it requires the, Oh, I might have fucked up. I think I overrode something. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. And I'm gonna have to, like, fix it now. Yeah, that door needs the yellow and the red activated, and now neither of them are. But if I activate the yellow here, then that door closes. Is there another way for me to go? No. Not here anyway. This is all just leads to a dead end, but I can change this to be blue. And then that'll let me through. So maybe now I can go through that other door. Yeah, it's open. So if I just change this to green, I should be able to get through without anything being overridden. Beautiful. So I think that was supposed to be the difficult, super secret chest to get, so... Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. No. I got a really cool weapon for a character I don't have, so that was a waste of time. Cool. A treasure very worthy indeed. And then the one down here, the last one. What does this want? It wants green and yellow activated. Okay. So in order to do that, do I even give a shit? It's probably not worth it. There's only one right now that's not activated to get the main door open. That's green, which should... Now it'll work. Yeah. Maybe they'll all be open now that I did that. Oh yeah, they will. So I just solved it anyway. Shield of Athena. What is that? Nullifies instant death. Cool. Just like another option to have, I guess. It's a thing in our pocket. I suppose I could probably swap this then. Well, maybe. Well, no, then I wouldn't. Then I'd be... No, that would then take away my paralysis. Well, I can't even use it on her anyway. Who uses this? Only a couple of the characters, I see. Seems like a major downgrade. Oh no, it's not. I'm wrong. This has like a protection effect against all the elements. So it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Is it better than Starguard? I don't know. But it keeps Claude alive nice and well, and he's my strongest character by a very large margin. So I think that will be worth using then. And I can add on a... And it gets rid of instant death. I don't know if this symbol of antiquity is related to instant death or not, or if it's just like poison and shit, but... So I don't know how useful that is, but... It is really useful that I can protect myself against a bunch of elements, be immune to one of them, and absorb the other. So I think that's just more safe. Because having Claude die is a very bad thing. So I think we're smart. We are very smart in doing this. So I would like to give the Shield of Athena, though, at like some kind of factor, though, just because I can and it doesn't take much effort. So let's do that. All right, gotta use the eggs and dairy thing first, whatever that is. The that food, the omelet. Yeah, the omelet. The omelet buffs the ability to get a better chance at getting a more rare factor from doing the remake thing. Okay, so what do we want to go for here? I'm not sure if it really matters all too much what I would prioritize. That seems fine. Let's do that.
Here goes.
Alright, so when casting, get more defense. I don't know if that counts towards when I'm using my skills. I don't know if that's the same thing. But it's cool. It's whatever. Is there anything else I want to give a factor? Yeah, let's give the Stargreaves something. Gotta give the Stargreaves a thing.
We can handle this.
Recover health when you block enemy attacks. That's fine. I tend to block a fair amount of them at times, so that's seems decent. Right, so combat skills. We actually have a lot of BP to spend. That's good. So I need that. Nice. We got that maxed. I don't think Claude's going over the damage limit, although it's hard to tell, isn't it? If I actually am. I guess it doesn't hurt to put points into it to make sure that he's dealing as much damage as possible. That's cool. That'll do nicely. Alright, so we got everything in this little maze section. I wonder how much is left. There can't be much. Unless there's japes going on. And there's another section after this. Because, most of the wise men are dead. We got another dungeon section, it looks like. We got Thunder Ring. Wind spell damage increase. Oh, that's, the next section, I guess. So this other part's optional. I mean, I'll take a look. Just have to run all the way back. Yeah, this is just kind of a... At this point, this is kind of just a comfy kind of thing here where I'm just chilling. I think I've kind of said everything I can say about this game. Which is... You know, I think one of the cons of a game like this that has a story that is not very good, in my opinion, is I don't tend to have a lot to say about it because it's not offensive. It's not like, haha, so bad it's funny kind of story. It's just extremely mid. And in some cases, atrocious. But, like, outside of those specific scenes, there's not much to chew on for commentary. So, as such, I very much have the vibes and the... I have very much the motivation to get this done. What was even over there? This is the treasures, right? It was it. Okay. So I'm very much focused on just finishing game. And I'm doing a pretty good job at it so far, it looks like. And we're just a little over 35 hours in. All right, another arena. More Wiseman fight. Maybe the final one? I wasn't counting.
If you've made it this far, I suppose this means there's only Gabriel
two.
And myself left.
You got it. I hope you're ready to join the rest.
They're dead, are they? Everything's according to plan. I knew spreading ourselves out and forcing you to fight us one by one would work.
Oh no.
What are you saying?
Oh no, we were manipulated again.
Now, all I have to do is kill Gabriel. And then the universe will be mine alone. That bug-ridden reject is hardly any match for the great Lucifer.
So you let your friends get killed on purpose?
Oh my. You're still alive. I couldn't have asked for a better set of pawns. I suppose you deserve some kind of reward for your efforts. So what would you like? Wealth? Power? You don't look like you'd be too interested in either. Well, death it is.
Very edgy, this guy. Alright, how annoying will he be? He might have some status effect that causes a problem, but I might just be able to completely overwhelm his ass. Like I have everyone else, so far that seems to be the case. Alright, so he's got wind. I don't know if anyone's weak to wind. We'll find out, because someone will just die, I guess, if they are. We'll attack. Nope. Nope, we survived. We're fine. And decimated.
Anyone hurt?
Well, that felt nice. Ooh, great. This is how you do it. I'm the boss lady round here now.
That's right, Welch.
I was so close to having the universe in my hands.
I think that's right. But didn't it kind of imply we cut him in half? That's pretty cool. It's pretty raw.
Right.
Yeah, that guy got fucking dumpstered. Interesting. So I somehow inflicted instant death on that boss because I got this challenge complete because I inflicted instant death on every enemy. That's funny. I don't know what caused that, but I'll take it. That's amusing to me. Cool. Oh, apparently there's one guild mission I didn't do because I needed opera for it. Oh, well. That's fine. And, I guess we'll take a look at our stuff, because we did fight a couple more bosses, or one more boss. Might be enough to upgrade a thing. Yeah. Yeah, customization's still not maxed. Alright, and, doesn't look like that's going to be happening, which is fine. And we got it for her, but we're not using Celine, so I don't think that's going to matter. Alright, there's Machinist done. So... now that Machinist is done, there might be a couple things I might do, but I don't think it matters right now. Like, it's not going to really impact much, if anything, I don't think. But I wanted to take a look just to see, like, what Max Machinist does. What are my options? Mostly just making some stuff I haven't made yet, it looks like. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's just a higher success rate, basically. Which is fine. Like, higher success rate's cool. But yeah, nothing important. So it's cool. More dungeon, of course. But presumably the last of it, because there's only one dude left, right? So, unless there's more debates, this should be the last guy, and the game should be on the trajectory of wrapping up. That's the hope. What's a wonder drug? Revives a fallen ally at 1 HP, cure all status ailments of one ally. That's neat. So it's a magical pill that completely cures the user of any status ailments. Can also resuscitate a user. Neat. So it kind of does either. Now we're 3 hours into the stream. Some of these streams have been 5 hours, almost 6, so I'm prepared to go that long. Unless, like, I have, like, a bad health moment or something, but I probably won't have any of those. I did wish I had started earlier, but part of why I started later is because I was playing this off stream to prepare the characters. So I could get through this section a lot faster. Right, so I got a thing, new helmet. And is it an upgrade? What does he currently have? Evasion up by 10%. Okay, that's kind of very small because he doesn't have a high evasion stat to begin with. So basically just boosts his defense versus having a little less evasion. I get more defense boosts out of this than I do the evasion, so this is just an upgrade. I could remake it to add a factor onto it, and, you know, it might theoretically help, but I think it's small potatoes. I just want to keep moving. It's just wasting too much time on stuff like that. It's ultimately not going to make a difference since I'm so powerful. Like, there's even a ton of other things I've barely been using that are really strong. Like, there's, like, a bunch of, like, items that do, like, a whole bunch of crazed shit. And maybe I should start using those just for the fun of it. I won't have many more opportunities outside of post-game. And it's not like... the only downside to an item is it has a cooldown, right? So that's the only part where it could backfire, is if I use something that's more offensive and then I need to quickly recover stuff or get a character revived and Reyna's not able to do it in time, that's the only time it could backfire. Dueling suit. I don't know if that's better. Let's see. Nullifies petrification. I already have this that gets rid of that. At least it should. So unless I wanted to exchange this for something else, then I shouldn't need to worry. But this MP recovery thing's also kind of useless, so there's that. But also the stats on this are just not, like, super amazing. Yeah, no, I actually lose out on stuff with this. I get less protection when I swap, so this is actually worse for me. This would be better on these guys that I'm not using. Yeah, I'm not, like, using these characters at the moment, so... and don't plan to. I think we have a pretty final party here. So I think I'll just leave that. Oh, there's a save point. Does that mean that's the final door? Oh yeah, it does wrap around, huh? So this is how I unlock it to make myself a shortcut. Neat. That makes sense. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a short break. It's been over 3 hours. Because there might be a couple more hours of this game left, and I need to take a break. So I will be back shortly, and enjoy clips in the meantime. I mean, some anime characters have tiny eyes. Not me, though. I've got big eyes. Giganticism, but for my eyes. I can make them smaller, though. Oh my god. Fuck. That... So one thing about these Elder Scrolls games that always ends up being really frustrating... Oh, okay. Physics just decided to give up there. Then one of the mods I have, animating rotating rotisserie Brahmin. Very essential. Even Rex agrees. Live, laugh, love. Man, I hate people who unironically say shit like that.
Press the zip line button, you'll zip in the direction you're crawling. Of course, you'd know this if you played the basic tutorial, but I guess you're just cooler than the rest of us.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Bruce Campbell. You're really just going at it, aren't you? What a jerk. 69 level security. Nice. Did you also know today is June 6th? That means it's 6/9. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is what quick save was built for, but I'm pretty sure it's an instant kill. Yep. It is. It is an instant kill. She'll be temporarily incapacitated if she's attacked. She will die if she is attacked while again in this state. Alright, so she's dead. I got that star cap a while ago, and, he hasn't shown up yet. I mean, this is a good time as any for you to arrive. We're in the middle of, fighting a giant ant. If you just want to get in on that. Hey. Oh, is he gonna help? Malcolm Holmes, are you gonna help us? Yeah, damn. Malcolm Holmes is helping. Although I'm getting destroyed by this ant. Holy shit. Well, Malcolm Holmes looks like he died. And I'm on fire. I'm gonna level with you. I always kill Malcolm Holmes. Like, always. Because I think it's funny. But, that's actually a really good way for him to go. Oh my god. That's a lot of them. And they all, like, are super spongy. How do you expect me to deal with this? I can't deal with this. These guys are bloated to fuck. We're not fighting them. No, this is not happening. I mean, they can fight them and get killed, but I'm not. Yes, I have deep respect for my companions. Please understand.
Chell? I sure hope they're right about that ship being abandoned.
Do you think that one was meant to be looking this close into somebody's face? I don't know.
Telsia.
Hey, Alex. Nervous about the mission? We'll do fine, I'm sure.
For some reason, that amuses me. I don't know. Maybe I'm simple to please sometimes.
Here we go again.
Why is he up there? Well, okay. So there's a lot of ways to get in here. I'm gonna do the shortcut because I have the skill for it. And this is one that a lot of people don't know about. If you have 80 science or can boost it through other means, then you can just do this and you're gonna get in no problem. Free access to the strip.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
And there you have it. Looks like it made her bald. Now she's wearing it, but now she oh, it's technically, no, the hair is there, but it's like her face is above her hair. I've had a lot of very frustrating issues with this thing. I think these days I've got most of it fixed and sorted out. Where's the music? That's a weird bug. There's supposed to be music here, by the way, and there's not. I've actually never encountered that before. There's supposed to be cool music here, but instead we're getting silence, so apparently we're still running into bugs. I'm back. Yeah, that was an interesting bug with Metroid Prime. That's one of the many reasons why I try to avoid emulators, because I have weird problems with them that most people don't seem to have. Especially with Dolphin. So I try to avoid using Dolphin because I just get the weird shit that almost nobody else has, or it's just like the most rare bugs. I guess I'd be like the ultimate beta tester for Dolphin if I really wanted to actively contribute to it. Oh man. Oh, this looks neat. It looks pretty final to me, don't you think? This looks pretty important. This might actually be the end. Leading up to it, anyway.
We will defeat you. For the sake of everybody in the universe. Especially for Expel.
Well, you talk a good game anyway. However, I'm afraid you're too late. The symbol of annihilation is complete.
Now we have a counter thing for that.
Stop what you're doing now and give up immediately.
Yeah, we have a thing.
You can't win. All of the other wise men are dead.
You think I'll just give up? I'm the only one left, and why should I care about that? There is no need for anyone else but me. I could have completed it with or without the other wise men. You see, there was really only one person that I needed. And now, dear Philia, I am going to crush these insects and revel in their anguish. Let's enjoy it together. We'll begin this prelude to Armageddon!
The acting is sure something.
You will be deleted.
Disappear!
Oh, Earth. Well, that's really cool, actually. Oh, that's really cool. Will it hurt? It hurt a bit. It hurt a bit. We should use items a little bit, maybe. We do have some pretty OP items, and this would be the time to use them. What do we got? We got stuff in here. We got cool stuff. We got a sweet potion. Let's use that. Looks like I used it just in time. Water. Damn it. Wow, he uses a lot of spells. They're really cool, though. Whoa, you just do them non-stop, my dude.
Yet your fate has already been decided.
Uh-oh. Is that, like, scripted? Is that, like, gonna destroy me? I think it's scripted.
You will be deleted.
Okay. She really needs a heal, Reina. Let me do it. You're not really doing it right now. Yeah, there we go.
Everything ends now.
Wow, this dude's got like a million different spells. They all look really cool though. Is that like death? Nah, it's just a high damage spell. I'm having a really hard time hitting this guy, and he keeps spamming attacks. He's starting to kick my ass a little bit. Oh, no, Claude's down. So this is probably the final boss if he's this difficult. That checks out, honestly. Yeah, I'm genuinely having a very hard time hitting this dude, and everyone else is too. Alright, we've already seen that one. It seems normal attacks are working better on him than all this other stuff. Oh, he somehow killed everyone instantly. I don't know how he did that. Reina's fine, but that's probably because she wasn't in the area for that. Where's her resurrect? There it is. Oh, that's what Reina does. Oh, we're getting damage on him. We're getting damage on him. Okay, I wonder if a battle item would be better here. Wow. Opera keeps dying. Usually she doesn't have that problem, but he must be doing some bullshit attack, or maybe there's something she's weak against that keeps doing it. It's possible. Almost got him. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. We're gonna use the thing that heals us or something. Reducing spell damage seems good. It only works on one person at a time though, which isn't really too good for this fight. It's like buffs. Yeah, none of that seems too helpful. We'll just go for a big heal. Oh, almost. Reina, do not die. That would be bad. Welch has been like dead almost the whole time. Yeah, I got him.
For what reasons do I live?
Phase 2 or something.
We better be more careful.
Tougher than I thought.
Jeez. Yeah, too bad Welch got nothing out of that. But, I mean, there's going to be a lot better ways to farm XP in post-game, so...
Claude went up a level. I'm your woman.
Yeah, it's only like a couple levels. Okay.
You are wasting your time. The universe is doomed to extinction regardless. The symbol of annihilation is set to go off upon my death. One way or the other, my goal will come to fruition.
Your goal? How can you rule the universe if you destroy it?
Rule the universe? Who said I needed to rule the universe? If I cannot reign over it, then destroying everything will suffice just as well.
Why are you doing this?
You would never understand. Destroying the universe is my life's work. It is the entire purpose of my existence. It is what we were created for. The only thing we were created to do.
Yeah, I learned that from the lore.
What?
The symbol of annihilation has been activated. Your doom is inevitable, no matter what you do.
Reyna, put the symbol of divinity on top of the symbol of annihilation.
Where'd you come from?
What are you doing? Hurry up before it's too late.
No. No.
Whoa! What happened?
Looks like it's starting.
What do you mean? I thought the symbol of divinity would put an end to this.
It will. In fact, it's the only thing that can halt the destruction of the universe.
Then what's with all the shaking? Why is it getting worse and worse?
I told you, the symbol of divinity does not destroy the power, but simply diverts it to somewhere else. There are but a few places capable of withstanding a force strong enough to destroy the entire universe.
What do you mean?
The symbol of divinity has diverted all of the energy to energy need.
No! What'll happen to energy need?
I'm afraid that any trace of its existence will soon disappear.
Oh no!
Please don't worry. We will use the energy freed by the explosion to teleport you far away from energy need. Expel will be transported from the past to the present as well. That way, you'll finally have everything back.
You know that's not the problem right now.
Well, it beats losing the entire universe, doesn't it? The symbol of annihilation was one of the most horrible sins of the Nedians. You don't have to feel sorry for us.
Need has existed well beyond its natural life. So long that it had the ability to destroy all of outer space on a whim. No civilization in existence developed more fully than Need. The end of the road has to come sometime.
Why didn't you tell us about this? If I had known you were going to sacrifice energy need, then maybe we could have done something else.
You've always been so kind to us. If you knew the truth, you would have hesitated to act at the moment we needed it the most.
Wait, why don't we just bring everyone on energy need along with us?
We can't. There isn't enough energy to transport hundreds of millions of people to Expel. Besides, we want to stay with our homeland in its dying moments.
Do all of those people agree?
We've now realized that when a civilization refuses to evolve, then it loses all reason for its existence. Reyna, you will be the last survivor of the Nedian race. I want you to make the best of it.
I don't...
This is where we say goodbye.
No,
It's all right. It's remarkable how serene we feel right now. I'm sure it's because our hearts are finally one with all of yours.
Farewell. Please remember what we fought for.
That is... Oh god, that delivery is bad. big explosion. Neat.
Expel. I can't believe it.
Let's go home.
It seems pretty final to me.
This world was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I knew she wasn't a native. Called it.
Would have been perfect if I could have found the right man, but oh well. Now, where should I go next?
Looks like there's an altar in there.
Looks like it. I never thought we'd see such enormous ruins in a backwater planet like this.
So, what now? You want to go back and report on this?
You kidding me? You want me to turn back when the prize is dangling right in front of us? Come on, get moving.
Right away, sir.
Oh, and don't touch that rock over there with the different color. It's probably rigged to set something off.
Sorry I haven't been around in a while. I had to deal with some stuff.
DS has like the least amount of dialogue in the game out of all the party members that I got anyway. He probably has like, he just has a very small amount of speaking lines. Most of them were when he was not in the party.
Have you been watching me, Cecile? I never thought I'd be saving the universe someday. I have so many stories for you. I don't know where to start.
That's random.
I don't think I'm on the right track here. Well, I guess it's the hit and miss part of treasure hunting that makes it so exciting after all. Maybe I'll try delving a little further in. There might be something more interesting waiting for me inside.
Say, Priestess, you don't have any regrets about coming to Tetragenesis with me, do you?
Why are you asking me that all of a sudden?
I know you asked me to take you along, but sometimes I wonder if that was really the best thing for you. I mean, you coming with me basically meant that you were giving up your life on Expel.
You don't have to worry about that, Opera. I'm the one who wanted to join you. If I have any regrets, it's my fault.
I assume that maybe parts of this ending just have to do with the friendships, right?
But you know, I just worry about how we must have made your father feel when you left him.
Oh, it's all right. The bird has to leave the nest sometime. My dad always said that to me. I just kind of flew a lot further away than most of them do. Good morning, Claude. Have you gotten used to life in Arlia yet?
More or less. I still find myself falling back on my old Earth habits now and then.
Say, Claude, are you sure it's all right for you to stay here? You don't regret not going back to Earth?
Not at all. I'm here right now because I want to be here.
That's it? Damn, that was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, there is a post game. I'm not going to be doing it on stream. Obviously, that'd be just my own happy fun time. I'm glad that I got this well under what I expected, because I was afraid that this would be a couple more streams. I think my thoughts... So I didn't play the original. I'm at some point going to check out the original, not on stream, but I'll definitely give my thoughts on it when I get around to checking out the original. It might be a bit, because there's still a lot of stuff I want to check out with this game. I think the gameplay is the best part. The systems are awesome. There's so much customization and depth to what you can do. And I think that's like the really, really big strength of the game. There's just so much stuff and shenanigans you can get up to, so many things you can break, so many options, lots of different party members that do different stuff. It's got like just a lot of cool stuff with that. And out of many RPGs I've played, especially JRPGs, very few of them allow for systems with that much depth and just general customization. So they completely knock it out of the park with that. And the battle system is quite fun as well, but it can have some issues with visual clarity where it's a little hard to tell what you're doing sometimes. I also regret not playing this on higher difficulty. I think the one above this is Universe. I regret not just playing it all the way through on Universe, because it would have made the combat more engaging. I very rarely was ever challenged during the game. It was extremely easy. And part of the reason why it was extremely easy is because I'm good at breaking RPGs. And I definitely should have played it on the max difficulty that was available to me. And I think that the writing's good for the private actions. I liked the interactions between the party members. I liked most of the characters well enough. And I think that there's a lot of fun stuff with that. The mini games were pretty neat. There weren't like a ton of them, but they looked neat. I think that there's a lot of really, really cool stuff in this game. I think the graphics are awesome. In terms of the whole HD 2D sort of look that they're doing, this is by far the most polished out of any of the other efforts that have been put forth so far. Very beautiful game in many ways. Most of the soundtrack is kind of throwaway. It didn't really grab me too much. I might be one of those cases where maybe I prefer the original soundtrack. I don't know. I'm gonna... When I do replay it on my own time with Claude's route, I will play it with the original soundtrack, of course, and probably also check out the Japanese dub as well, to an extent. I think that the main story is the weakest part of the game. The main story is pretty terrible. There's not really a whole lot to it. It's extremely simple. It's very predictable, and there's no real surprises, honestly, like almost none. And I think that it's the dialogue in the main story is extremely clunky. And if you ever thought that like a game like Genshin Impact with Paimon had too much repeating of dialogue and telling you where to go, this game does that just as bad, if not worse. I would say worse, honestly, because I'm actually an avid player of Genshin, and Genshin's not even that egregious when it comes to repeating the same shit over and over again to the player of telling them where to go and what to do. Completely unnecessary, especially when this remake has markers that tell you where to go anyway. So I felt like all that was at times got pretty annoying. There's a reason why I kept memeing it and just saying the same shit over and over again, because it's like the game just wouldn't stop doing it. The English dub, very uneven. Some of the people who recorded their lines had pretty bad quality. The audio engineers did not do the job of cleaning it up for everybody. It was kind of slapdash. It felt like it was just kind of put together really hastily. It wasn't really very good. Some of the performances I liked well enough. Claude and Reina were solid for the most part. A couple weak line reads here and there for sure. But that's not always because of the actors. It's sometimes because the people who decide what takes to use just choose the wrong take. So I don't really have an opinion on that since I didn't work on the game. I don't have any insights into that sort of thing. But I think that the dub was pretty uneven and could have been a lot better in some ways. But there were definitely parts of it I really enjoyed with some of the performances. So I thought Welch was really fun, really entertaining character. I think as a stream game goes, it kind of felt like it went on too long, even though it was basically half the length of the original game, with all the quality of life enhancements and stuff like that. But it felt pretty long. It was not everything was on stream, obviously. I'm not sure how long the actual stream part of it was, but it was probably 6 hours shorter. So I'm going to guess it was probably like 30 hours or 29 hours or something like that for how much I streamed it. It might have been even less. I don't know, because there was a bunch of it I did off stream for just boring character stuff and whatnot. I think, though, as far as like a just based off what I have heard, as far as a remake goes, this is one of the better ones to come out in a while. It's very, very polished. They really understood the assignment. I do wish they cleaned up the dialogue, but at least for the English, it really could have used some cleanup. But other than that, like, yeah, solid game. I had a lot of fun with it. Even if it is very flawed, it's an extremely fun game. And yeah, just really solid stuff. It's just begun. Finn. Is that like, do they have a follow-up in the third game then? Is there more to it? Completion data. Save completion data to carry over certain information when starting a second playthrough of the game. Interesting. Okay. New features unlocked. A dungeon, post-game dungeon, endings collection, voice collection. Endings collection allows any acquired endings to be viewed. There are a total of 99 different endings. Cool. So yeah, I assume that's based off of the friendship stuff. Voice collection allows you to listen to voice clips of the party members and the 10 wise men. Only the voices of those characters who stay within the party until the end of the game will be unlocked. Okay. So you can do New Game Plus with this. That's cool. That sounds really fun. Again, all stuff I'm going to do in my own time, but that's pretty neat, especially if there's like special features for New Game Plus, and all that. Really, really cool. Yeah, we got our clear save, got our star. So it was 35 hours, 42 minutes. Obviously, a little bit of that playtime is not archived on the file, and rather on Steam, because there was a couple times I spent like maybe 20 minutes worth of just like re-rolling gacha items and stuff to get something better. But that's it. That's the game. All right, we're done. That was honestly a lot faster than I thought. And there's New Game Plus. Yep. So what is the deal with New Game Plus? Obviously, like I said, not streaming it, but I'm curious. All items except those important to the story, all your money and progression, character level, learned skills, and the friendship levels carried over. Encyclopedia status, and the completed missions. That's cool. Player info excluding obtained treasure chests. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. I do wonder though if I could just like leave off on the clear save and load that and do post-game stuff. I assume you can, but either way, both of those sound pretty fun. I feel like there's probably a good amount of like stuff I could do off stream with this and have fun, like without having to worry about caring about the story and stuff and just skipping through things as I want, and you know, not having to worry about trying to be entertaining on stream. I feel like about halfway through this playthrough I started running out of gas for commentary, just because I kind of understood everything about the game that there was to understand, and there wasn't really much more to add on to it, and the story's not interesting enough to carry that for this long length. So I think I learned a little bit from a stream perspective on how all that works and what's worth doing, you know, for games. This is a very good stream game in the sense of me learning stuff about what I want to stream, right? So I think I got a lot out of it for that. But still very fun. I think in the future I'm going to be a lot more choosy and hesitant over what I stream. more than I have been even in the past. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching, for those who did, and for those who on YouTube have been watching the playthrough and will be watching it through the archived VOD and stuff like that. You're very much appreciated. And this is where I say goodbye to YouTube. Farewell, YouTube. I will be back with more video games very soon. Might take a day or two off from streaming, but we will